some people are here already. What the hell is going on? Do you guys don't have lives? Welcome in, people. Welcome in. Yes, Colby is on standby to sing. But I told her about Panda Man. What do you mean about time? Hype train is incoming already. Oh my God, we haven't even kicked off yet. Sing it, people. Panda Man, Panda Man. He loves to win like no one can. And everyone, it's Panda Man. Yes, my singing is good. I don't care what anyone says. He still can. Wow! Simon says, kicks off the heart for the 100 bits. Great Starve is here. Skeletor. When no one. KJ is in the house. Colby is excited about ordering her 3D printed dog. I think. Come on in, people. Come on in, people. Yo, yo, yo. Peace and Simulation, how you doing? Nay, never, how it is. We'll give people some time to come in.
He loves to win like no
Nay,
one
never.
can.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey,
come on in, people. Come on in. Moosey, you're here already. Why are you here so early?
His pixel can. He loves to fight to win.
Hey, Soldier. Get to Twitch, guys. We need big numbers for a big reason. I know, Moosey, I saw you. I can see you type. Let's do the Mactaco song. El Presidente! Mactaco! Sniper, get your ass on the stage. Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole, Mactaco. Colby's like, what the hell is this song?
He's a pirate with a dream.
Yes, he had a dream.
To take resources off you because he is mean.
He's very mean.
But he loves tacos, as you can tell, and he is awesome in eating them while he rings this pixel bell.
Mactaco! Ole, ole, ole. Galileo, Galileo, Figaro. Lord Iscaran, Tech One, Green Tea, you're all here. Hello, Maca Red Lobster. Come on in, people. The numbers are low. You know me. 2 minutes left to get to the next level of the hype train. Let's go, let's go, let's go. One sub to get to the next level. Ole, ole, ole. E11E. I was telling Colby about you. You love cortados, and Colby loves coffee as well. I think she does. She does. Singing last one was much better. Thanks, Maflat. Simon says, get to the 100 bits to the next level. We're one sub away, 400 bits. Oh, wow! Prime subscription by Galileo. Figaro gets us to the next level. Great Star continuing the sub by Captain Chris Bike. Wow! Really? For me? Ole, ole, Mactaco. Ole, ole. Sandra, you're here as well. Bringing more people. Come on. Ole, Mactaco. Sydney Sorensen, Quazel's in the house. Now remember, Colby, Quazel, we all ask him, why is it green? Kevin says that he supports the Mega Cube. I don't know what that is. I don't comment on things like that. That's like public. Like I said, Lady Badu is in the house. Albatron is making it on the stage. More and more icons are coming in. I can't believe legendary content creator NJ Hat is also on the stage. The leader of mathematicians himself, Sniper's here. And everyone knows they want to hear the new song before they hear the wonderful Colby Cheka singing our national anthem. Ole Mactaco. Goofy, you made it. Misha, you're here. JFD Bernardo, come on in. Mactaco. Let's go to the NWO music. That number is not quite there, people. Come on. Tell your friends, tell your uncles, tell your sisters, your mothers. Adopt someone to your family. Create a Twitch account. Come on and let's watch it live. Come on in, people. Don't let me down here. Let's go, let's go. P2 jumping onto Twitch. Wow, 500 bits by Nutel. Nutsa. I can't even say your name because it was so good. sends us close. 2 subs, 700 bits to the next level. Come on in onto Twitch, people. The numbers gotta be big on Twitch or I'm not starting. You know my rules. Let's go. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the announcement up. Let me do that. I'll press the button. We're live. Let's go. Oh, there we go. That's got it. Come on in, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Quasel is making some. I can't answer that now, Quasel. I've got to translate it from German to English. Let's go, people. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's go to Twitch. Come on in, Pepper. You're here to listen to. Oh yeah, now we're getting good numbers. Here we go. Alice Romulan is here. Omega J is in the house. Suzy Q, humble to see subscribe with tier 1 for 3 months. On a 2-month streak, the record's breaking. The next song is your favorite song. Alex Power, number 3, first time chatter. Welcome in. All right, everyone, are you ready to sing it with me? You know we love this tune. Sing it live. Oh, yeah. Hostess is here. STFC ride. Highway to the sky. Red shirt, how you doing in? Green tea. Nemesis. I gotta keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. What's the name of the show? Yeah. She has to say it twice because you guys don't know what it is.
I wanna kill hostiles like thunder. Not afraid to lead. I gotta feed my hunger. Freedom's all I need.
Briefings. What's the name of the show, KJ?
Briefings. Briefings, I'll take a free ride. Highway to the sky.
Number 106 on Twitch today.
I gotta keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling.
Welcome everybody to STFC Briefings live on Twitch. We are Twitch partners, sponsored by my Territory Incorporated, Holy Shit Energy, Paramount Studios, and all of you.
Briefings. I gotta walk away seeking
What are you seeking for?
to the promised land.
We're gonna guide you there, because Quaid will get us there.
On a free road mission.
We don't like row.
With a stake in the head.
That's KJ with a stake. Going eh.
Briefings.
What's the name of the show? Can you say it again?
Take a free ride.
Highway to the sky.
The road is hard to find. I gotta keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. I'll take an STFC ride.
3 things, Albatross.
Highway to the sky. Hard to find. The road is hard to find. I gotta keep on rolling.
4 subs. 1 minute 30 seconds left. Let's go. Yes, Humble C, I hit that high note. Thank you for acknowledging my beautiful voice. Simon sends us to the next level. Beautiful ending to that one, which means, ladies and gentlemen, we kick our intro video, get people to get in, and then we will have the beautiful Colby check after this. And you don't have to listen to me for a brief moment. Here we go.
Space, the final frontier.
These are the continuing voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds.
Boldly going where no man.
So, 3 minutes. Here we go. Everyone's in.
In a world where everything rises.
Good timing, Shockwave. Lost it. Here we go, people. Are you ready? Because we'll go straight to Colby Checker.
So glad the podcast is live. Warp speed ahead.
And that's Colby Checker's here. She's smiling as she's on stage. Welcome, Colby. She kicks off the song. This is for Grandpappy Lostin. I love you, buddy. I love you, Lostin. This is for you. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Colby Checker. She's smiling, she's happy, and we are live on the 28th of June. Are you ready? I know, Tech One. Welcome to STFC Briefings. We start off the show with a 27-minute intro because Lostin is really old. He takes time. Are you ready? We're going to be talking about the territory secrets, the reset of today's game, maybe some inside information, but they don't know I know that we know. Simon says, thank you very much for putting Colby Checker's link in the chat. Thank you, Colby. Thank you, people. Thanks, everybody, as we crack on with this. We will get the technicalities right. We'll do it another time as well. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Honestly, love you, Cole. Love you for that. That's brilliant. Welcome, everyone, to STFC Briefings. You are live. Colby is on the stage. Thank you very much, Colby. We almost nailed that one. Little bit of gating again to some of the song. So, can you just give us a rendition of, like, Warp Speed Ahead, just so they know you can actually sing? Yes?
Yeah, what does it start on? I need to see. Warp speed ahead, we're here to play. exploring galaxies every day.
Oh.
We are hosting the cosmic stream. STFC briefings, it's the ultimate gleam. Two different tips. Keep going.
No, that's good. Yeah, Lost in. Yeah, Lost in's throwing a
Yeah,
hissy fit.
bitches, I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
sing.
yeah, bitches. Yeah, tell Lost in. Oh, Lost it with 20 better. That's better than the
sweating.
official. How dare you, Captain Exodia? My song is cool, but Colby is the hero of this one. Colby, you're a Star Trek fan.
I am.
TNG is what you lived on, isn't it? That's the one.
I don't know. I you know what? There's so much for me to discover, so I don't want to knock all the others. I don't know Deep Space Nine that too well. Captain Kirk, I don't know that too well. But I don't know what it was. TNG just is home for me.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, it's great benefit. Always lovely to have you and to do stuff. People, do me a favor. Her link is there, www.colbychecker.com. Go and subscribe to her Substack. Austin, I expect, you to be there. All this hissy fit thing that you throw in. She's a data fan. Well, I'm not robotic.
Who's
Jesus.
not a data fan?
Exactly. Because we all want to be human. We all want to be together, right? That's how it works.
What if we are data and we're AI and we find out this whole time?
Wait,
is
Lost
just
In's
an
not
experiment.
real? Damn it, Lost In! What have you done? That data's the goat. Exactly. Colby, honestly, I know how it can be. And we figured out technical issues on this one. We're getting better at it. So
Getting better. Give us a budget and we'll get high-tech
Budget.
stuff next time.
budget,
Just kidding.
yeah. Lost In, can we get your really your spare laptop in your back room while I do all the fountain cleaning? Lost In tries to get me to do fountain cleaning. Colby, once I'll show you my avatar apparently dancing on a pole, which is something that Lost In and another content creator called Viper do, which is very, very bad. Little do they know, I can be athletic. Can't I be, Colbs? I am athletic-ish.
It's true. Yeah, I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard.
How dare you? Wow! Insulting me! Ladies and gentlemen, that was Colby Checker's last ever appearance on the show.
Oh, wow.
No.
Short-lived. Highs and
Short-lived.
lows. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
her. Can we keep her?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's like Shockwave Prime was going, I really like her. Can we keep her? And I was like, no. That bad.
You can keep me. Why? I'm here.
You're
I'm not
always
for sale.
here.
I mean,
You have lost.
but if you want to follow
Colby,
me
can I
on
ask you a
Instagram,
serious
you surely
question?
can.
I need to ask
You-
you.
Yeah, so
I
guys.
need to ask you a serious question, Colby.
Shockwave. She
Self-
can't hear
of me just
Discord
plugging
because there
myself.
is that she can't hear Discord because it creates an echo. So and also it protects me. So middle finger is currently happening at you all. Colby's the only one that can see it.
Why? What are they saying? Can they hear me? They can hear me though.
Yeah,
right?
they can hear me, but they're asking. They want to ask you a question. Shockwave, you can ask a question. I swear it's anything about me. I will not pass it on to Colby. Colby, I'm waiting for Shockwave's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
his
you're my
question.
buffer.
Colby, at what point did you realize that Nigel had a serious oat cortada addiction?
He says, Colby, when did you realize Nigel had a serious oat cortado addiction? Which is the coffee, oat cortado. We love oat cortados.
Yeah, probably. I do people. Can I? I don't know what I can say. Sorry.
Don't say things. Don't say
No,
things.
yeah, I knew
We
it
love
when
coffee.
we met.
We'll stick
Yeah,
with that,
yeah. I'm an oat flat white. But oat flat white versus cortado.
Cortado, less milk. Touch less milk. That's it.
So yeah, I go for flat white.
Yeah.
Is that offensive?
Yeah, no, it's not offensive. It's great. It's just, and I told Lostin that I drink in the winter, in the summer, affogatos, which is the ice cream scoop inside a little shot of espresso. Oh yeah.
Won't you living your best life over there?
Of course, we'll tally ho to that one. And this is the.
I love.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that was the question of all the things. I was not expecting that. I thought it was gonna be-
Exactly. Like, what's Nigel's feet like or something ridiculous. But no, that's the
I
question.
don't know. But I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Yeah.
Just like, man, we're not doing the feet thing again. 1 minute left on the hype train.
No.
7 subs. Yeah, we're not doing that one. Colby, thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate you. And she'll be
love
back,
being
people. She'll be back. But colbychecker.com. Go now. Follow her on her Substack. Follow her on all her socials. On Instagram, Colby Checker. You can find her there. Please. We're trying to get her huge numbers. We want to get her to big numbers, and that'll be amazing.
Big numbers, and then I'll just give it all back to you guys.
Do
whatever you want me to do.
Nigel's feet smell like cheese? I'm not asking her that question. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but you know what? What's funny about that question, though, is I'm Colby, like the cheese, So as a cheese lover, that doesn't offend me. If it were true.
How are you
I'm
spinning
digging
this?
myself into a hole.
Wait, 15 seconds, 7 subs, people. Let's get us there if we can. 10 seconds, 7 subs, 6 subs to go. We're almost there. That's the amazing. I know. Yeah.
I don't know what that
okay,
means,
so
but I
do
love
I
it.
like feet now because Colby, it's the name of the... I mean, I don't know what's going on. Oh, Simon sends us there. Colby, love you very much. We will be sharing some of the stuff that Colby's trying to do. We're going to try and raise about $600 to help out with something really cool, which we can share about later. Maybe some IRL streaming with regards to that. And maybe if you subscribe to our Substack, a face reveal of Nigel might be there. Ooh. Oh, shit. So we'll see. So that'll be the thing that does that. But we'll see how that goes. Thank you so much, Colby. Absolutely love you for doing this. And we'll see you soon on the next show, hopefully. And we'll nail it really
Can't
well.
wait.
All right.
Yay.
Why would you tell us that? Because now nobody's going to join our Substack.
She's like, and Beachwell says no one's joining us Substack. No, you can join us Substack if you want. Absolutely love you all. Thank you very much. Colby, I'll see you.
Only because we don't want to see the picture of
Okay,
Nigel.
see you next week.
Yeah, see you next week. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye. Take care, everybody. Okay, we're back on stage now. Just give me a second while I sort out all the stuff that we did with Colby. Thank you very much, Colby. I've just taken her off the screen. And now we're safe to talk after all that. Sorry, it is quite stressful doing it like this, but we nailed it. How lovely is she? Looking for a bold Nigel Rovers now. Thank you very much. I just need to switch my headphones with a few things because I've got about 1,000 mixes going on. So it's not that one that I want to listen to. It's this one that I want to listen to. Fantastic news. Guys! Territory reset. How awesome. Thank you so much, everybody, for your love. And Lost In, she will sign something disgusting for you if needed, because Lost In's my hero. Lost In, thank you so much for your generosity. It got us to that level. We're a level 9 hype train with 10 subs. And now let's check the stage. Yes, Shockwave, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say that I don't believe that there will ever be a face reveal of you because I don't think there's a camera out there that wouldn't break after taking a photo of you.
Oh, God. Well, the funny thing about what I just did was if I made one tiny error, I would have appeared on screen because she was playing off me. So the stress levels of pressing that button was the most stressful thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm never doing that again. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things that you can sort of transition to and see. Nigel's not real. He is AI. Yeah, probably. I'm in Colby's head. So, like she said. So if you ask a question about cheese and feet, she says she likes cheese. So, you know, and her name is Cheese.
Nigel, is that a big red button?
What? Wait. No, damn it. Don't press the red button. Yeah, that was... Because she was like, well, I don't see the show. And then I showed her a bit of the show. And she's like, well, I want to see you. And I'm like, oh, dear God, this could go wrong if I press the wrong button. And then I was like, I better dress up just in case I appear and go, oops, that's me. All right, never mind. Yeah, it's that. Guys, honestly, thank you so much for your hospitality towards her. She means the world to me. She's absolutely wonderful, and you know it's very good. And she's going to come in every week, and she's going to come in and do songs and do things. So let's go and support her as well. All I want people to realize is that I'm sharing a bit more of my personal life. I try not to, but I was listening just over one earbud and missed a lot. Put in the left ear to catch the end of Colby. No worries, Starksmith. This video will be up soon. Territory is the most important thing we're going to discuss today. One thing I found out about Territory is there's a lot of very good stuff, which I don't think people know. So what we'll do is we'll kick off with Quazel. Are you there, my lovely friend? Quazel's here. Are you here, Quazel? Yeah, there he is.
Sure, I'm.
Oh, God. I mean, Quazel doesn't even say, hey, Colby's kind of cool or whatever. I mean, he just doesn't throw that in. Okay, whatever.
I mean, you know, I wrote it in chat. You're out, Colby is in, no question asked. I mean, come on.
You're out, Colby's in. 1 minute left on the hype train, 10 subs. I'm going to transition to your screen, Quazel. I can see it. And we're going to start off with Territory.lol and the updates that was done on Territory.lol first, before I open the game. And I'm going to show you some nooks and crannies because we have 3 territories to show you something. Quazel, show us the new Territory.lol. Looks great, by the way. I mean, he seems to have done a good job. When is it going to be out? Tell us all the info. Off you go. 40 seconds left. 10 subs to finish the level 9. Let's finish the 9 if we can. Thank you very much.
He's almost done with it. Guess it's either later today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
But that depends if you can finish the little things that are still needing attending. But the basics worked. He just added the servers, so you can still, as usual, select like where you want to start, what you want to do. I'm showing currently the settings page, so people can read up on some of the terms. So you can go there to see what's capture mode, what's defense mode, because it helps you kind of plan your takeovers.
Thanks,
That's more
Simon
for
says.
alliance leadership.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah.
Wow, nice. It's more for alliance leadership, but it's good to know that's there. And we can also, if we want to go to alliances and can create an alliance, let's call it STFC to not have preferences. And then I can say, okay, let's start here. Let's add this. And then, I can add this. And it checks all the in-game stuff, like all the rules apply.
Yeah.
So I can't even select over here. See, I'm getting an error message. I'm trying
But
to add Bimasa to the list.
It's interesting because what I don't understand is you picked a tier 1 and a tier 2, but you managed to click the tier 4, which you can't do. So you have to get a 3. So...
Yes, you can. That's the thing. Yes, you can. The in-game requirements are only you need to own a territory. And every territory that's connected to the territory you can take over to a maximum of 5.
So wait, you can own a tier 1 and take over the tier 4?
Yes, you can. The thing is the misconception that happened, and in the communications, at least as to my knowledge, we got that confirmation. People thought it's another way, because if you look at any 3-star territory, they are surrounded by 2-star territories. So in the past, it was true. You needed to do 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
But now there's kind of the exception of the rule, because the 4-star territory is connected to 1 or 2-star territories.
Wow.
And to our knowledge, the game, and if you look at the takeover screen, it says you need to own a 1-star territory or like a connection. And that's why it works on the sheet from the beginning, because Gherkin implemented it exactly that way.
So interesting. Question from the chat that helps you with this, actually, Quasel. Crazy says, so now can we do a 1, 2, and 4? Like you just did. You did a 1, 2, and 4.
Yeah, that should work.
Interesting. Oh, I thought you had to
own. And we
got
today the confirmation from Scopely that it should work that way. That's correct, yeah.
Jeff Games says it won't work. And he's showing a screen on Discord of... but you can't join the takeover.
He lacks the resources.
Yeah, you lack the resources. Yeah, sorry, Jeff Games. You lack the resources. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, the resources...
Yeah, that's true. You need... We will talk about this, I think, later on.
Yes.
You're showing us that we need ISO Gen 4 and we don't have it. But that will happen. It's the first week. Of course, people might not be there. So, whatever. So let's talk about the tool, and we will talk about it later.
Yeah,
so that's what you can do. You can plan. You can have then the list. You can sort that list like by the various versions to see how the fast pass, or like in chronological order, so for the future you're planning.
Yeah.
You can add multiple alliances.
Oh, I love it.
So, and if you don't want to do this all by hand and just play it around with your server, you can go to import, press this little nice button, fetch data.
Yeah.
Then it goes to Chronox API, fetches the current state on every server.
Brilliant.
And I will be selecting my current server because, a little bit of advertisement, 125, and then load and apply. And behold, a few moments later, you have the current layout, or the layout fetched from the server when Chronox did his updates. And then you go in and say alliances and say, well, IRS will go next for this territory.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, because it's a little bit outdated because we already own this one, but it's just half an hour ago or an hour ago. So, and then you can go in and look at services if you want to plan it.
Wow.
And we also can, and we need to do that beforehand, you can select which server you're on, because we know services depend on servers. Select your server.
Yeah.
Then you can local time zone, so it's based on your time zone.
Nice.
And then you can go to services and see the highlighting, if you go over it, where the service is located.
Oh, lovely.
And if it's not available, that means that currently on your server, this service is not part of the rotation.
Oh, 15 seconds, 18 subs, but you guys have done plenty. Thank you. Wow, that is actually really impressive, and the tool is absolutely superb in doing that. That would be amazing. Now, for territory captures, you can get what you need to get, and you can work your way through. That's superb, man. What a great tool. Oh, wow. Simon says we're 20. Oh, and you missed it by inches. No worries. Thank you so much, Simon, for your generosity. Thanks so much for doing that. We got to level 10.
That's it.
Yeah, you
And
almost
you can share with your teams or whatever the code, so they can load your
Discord code. Wow, that's wicked.
Yeah,
I love this.
it's all in there. Like you can share it in your alliance, you can plan it, you can work together in a team, and once you have added all the data, you can even look. Okay, I have those services now running.
Yes.
Let me see. No, there is it. And then you can look at a cost calculator and say, I have those services. That's the costs per week. I can then say, okay, I want to enable this and this and this and this. And you see slowly your total costs come up, and you can kind of plan ahead. Currently, the tool displays the upcoming services, because that's another weird thing I don't know the answer to yet. Have you seen in-game that the services for next week are different than this week's?
Yes. So we will show that in game as well, because I own 1, 2, and 3 stars. So I'm going to show that as well, which is very, very good to be aware of, so that when you are in diplomatic discussions with people, the services are changing. But what they do, Megan Rayleigh, is that they basically plant them in advance, so you can see the next set of ones and the next set of ones and the next set of ones, but you can only see it 1 week ahead. So Territory.lol is the website. It will be live tomorrow, you said, Quasel, right?
Most likely. Don't nail me on it, because, with tech, it's always a moving target, and it's the goal.
Yeah.
And I'll post the link into the chat.
Yes. So that's Territory.lol, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pin that up there. Thank you so much. That will be available by the end of the week, next week, so you guys can have a look at it. Once it goes live, I will post a message out on our Discord, so make sure you join us there. I'll make sure that we announce it so that people are aware it's out and ready. Hopefully, he can do it sooner, but, he is doing it out of the kindness of his heart. So, Gherkin, thank you so much. What a wonderful human being that man is. And this tool is magnificent, Quasel. Now that links to Chronox's thing, which then puts you with which shows that STFC.pro, one of the most transparent, great statistical websites out there for STFC, allows that connection. You've got stfc.cc.phd, which gives you the opportunity to then, work your in-game magic with those things. You've got the official toolset on the Officer Toolset Discord. And then finally, you got stfc.cfd, which gives you all your dailies every single day. Funky is absolutely amazing at doing so. That dailies, look at that. You can choose and set it up how you want. And that will be something you want. So, for example, let's say you want it weekly. If you want it differently, don't worry about it, Skeletor. You can rewatch it back. The viewers are great. We need to get the numbers up. So, yeah, I can't believe we're almost at 200, which is absolutely amazing. But stfc.cfd, calendar for dailies. That's what CFD stands for. It shows you what you want. You can choose formats, right, Quasel? So, as you have it on screen, you can go, what ops level, minimum ops level, max op level, what categories you want to see, which means as an alliance leader like Ghost Pepper is saying, I never know what the top end are doing, or what the top ends don't know what the bottom end are doing. Here, you can plan it all and say, oh, I see you guys have got a Borg to off system. You have to do that. So, Skeletor, you don't need a tier 3 to take the tier 4, as long as you take the connected tier 1 to it. And that's the main objective. And then after that, you can claim the tier 4. So you can go 1 and 4, which would be quite a gamble. But saying how expensive the territory services are now, Quasel, which is something we should discuss, because I'd love to hear from Sniper. I'd love to hear from Shockwave Prime, and I'd love to see from everybody on the panel. We got MJ Hat, the legend, and Albatron, who still comes with his high school photo, which makes me happy. That's the only photo allowed on my on my stream. But can I see how my team is doing across these events? It's great knowing what events there are daily. I mean, step by step, right? I mean, that's probably something Chronox could do, but I don't know if that's probably doing it. So Territory blocked all the systems near it for nothing. Well, no, because they can go and get more stuff. You know what I mean? Like they can. Yeah, well, Brian, stop being awkward. Like that's not the thing. Yeah, I feel super expensive to get the services. I feel like they've all gone up. And one of them, Omega Prime, sent me a very good example of previous to current, which is quite a difference. So it'd be good to just see what it means really mathematically, because you can do that. But as Quasel pointed out, as long as you own, so Quasel, zoom in and see into the tier 4, as long as you got any of those two, so as long as you got Nujord or Framtid, then you can go for quota, right? That's the main. As long as you got any of those
you
two.
can even technically
3, sorry, and Deportas.
Yeah, so technically, let's just switch to activate IRS so I can change territories. Technically, you can even, once you have taken the 2-star, drop the 1-star and take quota. That has been always possible in game.
Yes.
Because you never needed to keep an 1-star territory. You only need to start with a 1-star, and then you can do whatever you want as long as you have connections.
Nice. Absolutely love that. That sounds amazing. So that's a new piece of information for today. So Jules Verne says, our alloy isogen income has doubled immediately with the 1-star raw isogen refinery, and eventually it'll be more than double over time. So the thing we need to explain, Quasel, which I've had people ask me this question loads, what the numbers mean on each chest. Because people are confused saying, okay, you can claim 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zones, which is your 5 territories, and that changes something on the chest. But then there's the other part of the chest, which has a number between 1 and 13 ish, and that will be, what does that mean? Those are the main questions that we need to show in game and figure out with people so they can understand what that means and what that doesn't mean. And I think that once we answer those things, we're here to just make territory secrets and we come up with things. Another thing to be wary of, if you're an alliance that just can jump into the 1-stars, you can join a takeover, right? Actually join a takeover, kill the hostiles within that takeover if they allow you to do it. So you can spend time grinding during that takeover length of time, and then you lose and the hostiles disappear. One thing I found that you can do, which I think is quite interesting. There was a time a while ago where Ghost Pepper won a bet with someone and that she could take a 3-star without owning a 1-star. So I guess that makes sense. Yes, you can do it. I thought you had to have a 1-star or you lose services. I remember that from a long time ago, and I'm not really sure whether that's a thing or whether that's nothing. Or
no, you don't need. The thing, the rules has always been you need a connected territory. So if you lose a territory in between and lose a link, so it splits in 2, then all services stop, and then you need to retake a territory to heal your territory or to drop the leftover parts.
Okay, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes much more sense. But that tool is available. Oh my God, I found a geo node. My life is complete. My life is complete. Screw you, Quasel. That's all I've got to say to that one. Sniper, I don't know if you struggled, but I can't find a Geo node to save my freaking life. And every time I see one, Sniper, the first thing I do is like, Geo node, get out of my way. It's mine, which is absolutely crazy. Sniper, how's it been for you in there?
For sure. I mean, I have one, kind of benefit in that, I'm a bit of a night owl, so I tend to be, up on the server like later than most people, after most people like head off to bed. So there tends to be a few open nodes. But yeah, the problem with the geo nodes is you have to drain a whole node to get to it, and then you only have a small chance of it actually popping up. So like last night, I was mining, a bunch, and I was mining, all the nodes to the end, and I was just waiting for one to pop up and waiting for one to pop up. And, it takes like a bunch of them. I did get one to pop up, but then the problem is, or the challenge, I won't state as a problem, but even when it does pop up, the whole thing is only 20K, right? But you need 30K to do a single pull of the refinery.
It's so annoying. Like
even if you get to pop up, you just don't get enough to do a pull.
Yeah, it's the most frustrating. It's almost like someone going to you, ha ha, and I'm like, but I need 30. Why is it 20?
Good news is the nodes get bigger as the TC star increases.
Oh, does it now, Mr.
And
Big?
and the node gets bigger. I made a little mining node speed. I mean, that's just on base speed, so you have a feeling. If you're getting a 4-star territory, it's like 10 times quicker to get 10K, like on average, like calculated if nodes resetting on every 5, so by 20%, and you're getting that, you need to not do 5 nodes, and so it gets better over time. You know, the real key is getting the 4-star territory.
Yeah, let's give Shockwave.
So something that I've noticed. This is everyone's first hidden trick. All right, write this down.
Okay.
No matter what size the node is, you drain it at the same rate. So you drain 20,000 geodes at the same time that you will drain 100,000.
No.
Yes, absolutely. That's a fact, Quasel. I'll show you, my friend.
Oh my God, he's right. And I'll tell you what, Quasel. I'm on a 50. Right.
So you mean from not per material, but per. But it's not, and it's not 100% correct, because look at that. I have the base node speed from STFC.space, and that's 1, 2, 4, and 8. And look at the node sizes: 10, 20, 50, 100. It looks like it's exactly, but it's not 100%.
It's like, if anything, it's like a second or two off, Quasel.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, it's a huge thing. It's like it takes me about 12 minutes to drain. It takes 12 minutes to drain a 20,000 geode node. It takes me 20 minutes to get, or it takes me 12 minutes, to drain the next level up too. So.
Well, as Jules Verne confirmed, Quasel likes the size of your Cochrane, depending on that one, so that will be very interesting. But yes, hey, Zephyr Cochrane's a character in the game. So Sniper, I'm going to show it in game now. I'm just trying to kill a couple of hostiles and we'll go in. So Quasel, just to show you into the game, but go ahead, Sniper, while you're speaking. I'll switch across.
All right. So, I mean, I was able to get geode nodes. They're not too bad. Once you get them, they're pretty quick, as we talked about, like 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever, depending on like your research and building level and all that. So the problem is just getting them to spawn, right? If like there was, if they were static, if there was just like, hey, there's 3 static nodes per territory, like then it wouldn't be a problem at all, right? Because you would go in there, they'd take 10, 15 minutes to do, the next person would go in, right? Or you do 2 of them, but the problem is, they're tied to the building, right?
Yes.
Because one thing, I don't know if people realize this, right? There's 2 resources that you need to upgrade the building.
Yeah.
And one of the resources you get from the refine of the rare drops for the hostiles, which also are not at a great rate, by the way.
Yeah.
Those are fine.
So I'm showing people on screen, right? So you go to Territory, Refinery.
Yeah, go to the refinery.
Yeah. And then you got to claim it here.
Yeah, scroll across to the 2 rare ones, right?
Yeah.
So you got one for the rare hostiles, and then you got one for the rare geode mining nodes.
Yeah.
And you actually need both of those resources to upgrade the building, even at the lower levels, right?
Yeah.
You need both of those, not like one every other level, nothing like that, right? You need both of them in order to upgrade it. So that means you need to do both mining and hostile hunting. And in the hostile hunting, you need to get those rare drop chests. And in the mining, you need to get those rare geo nodes. So 2 fairly rare things that you need just to get your daily drips.
Yes.
For the building.
Yeah, exactly. And Sniper, everyone in the chat saying that you sound like Mark Ruffalo. I think that's a positive thing, right? That's a good thing.
Yeah.
You sound like Mark Ruffalo.
I think so.
Yeah. Which would be amazing.
I can live with that.
But there you go, Quasel. As you explained, I'm going to show people more. Yeah, keep going.
There is another source of the quantum exchange, and that's the Armadas.
Okay.
And you're getting from the Armada chests, former 70, you're getting 4K of those. And I have seen today, because we did those, it seems there is a participant chest that gives you another 4K for a second person. It seems to be the same as the main chest. I still need data for the 65 and 75 participation chest, but I'm assuming it's the same as the starter chest. So, and I think at level 1, your double pull is 1500 and you're getting 4K out of one Armada. So that means you could double pull that on cooldown just by doing one Armada that you're getting from the, if you can do this 3-star refinery, you could get an Armada per week and you could get everything you need for double pull, at least on level 1. I didn't do the math for other levels, but you know where I'm heading with that.
Yeah, exactly. So the big question here, right? So you can get, so just for everyone to be clear, this is daily. This zone bonus is as more territories you get, this improves, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So this is based on your building level.
So
and it's based on how much zones you control.
Okay. So what does 1 out of 13 mean? Genuinely, the question for that. Upgrade 1 out of 13.
That means that your building is below level 20.
Below level 20. Yeah. So while you're there, I'm just going to switch across to Quasel. Quasel's screen is going to show you that. It means this. It means this is level 20. So as Quasel shows you, your building's under level 20. So level 13, which is basically tier 13 of the building, is the max level, I assume, which is 80.
Yep.
So as you see, refinery level,
80.
So it gets to 13, as you see there. So if everyone can see that. So that's really important to figure out, right? So as you realize, that's how it is. That's what that means. So those are two things that affect that chest. Let me switch back to my game now. And in this, you can see the constant cost lit. So the zone and that affect what's in there. Now, the zone affects 3 out of 6. Does that affect that? What is the 3 out of 6 here? And what is the 2 out of 6 here, Quasel? Genuine, I'm going to go this step by step.
Yeah, so the first one, the 3 out of 5, is depending on the amount. Yeah, okay, the first one has, I think we talk what's the 3 or 5 of the first one. So, but we can talk about that one.
Yeah.
This is based on your research level. So if you go into the research tree and do the research, it upgrades your chest and has higher costs, but higher payouts.
So as you get more of the research tree, that number will improve depending on what you're doing with that. So this will become the next thing that I'm so be aiming for, and that will be amazing. Yep. So there's a research tree, and that means that refinery. So that's based on your research. So there's a combination of two things for everything. This one is your building level and the amount of zones you control. The 3 out of 6 is the 3 out of 6 is your research. No, sorry, the 3 out of 6 is the 2 out of 6 is your research. What's the 3 out of 6 at the top? It unlocks, Sigma unlocks at 3 out of 6. Yeah, okay. So once you get...
that's when it unlocks. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
exactly. How many projector relay conduits does your alliance have? So my alliance, we just claimed the tier 3 today, so we probably emptied. I'll show you that in a second. But that concept works here. The reason I'm doing this one step at a time is a lot of people have asked for this, and no one's really gone through it specifically. And I'm trying to play as dumb as I can possibly do it in this. So that means it unlocks a 3, so I need to get my research up, right? This one, the 3-star, now comes a big question. How do people, like the Armada directives is where you get from here. If you don't own a territory, how do you get Armada directives, Quasel? Genuine question.
You don't.
You don't.
I mean, you kind of don't. I mean, technically, you could have an alliance mate that starts an Armada.
Yes.
Or you have gotten one Armada for free because Armada chests have the loot for this pull. And the single pull is really cheap. So it's 10K for a single pull.
Yes.
And you're getting way more than that from an Armada, especially if you're using loot crew or stuff.
Yeah.
Because the base loot of an Armada, 70 Armada is like 100,000 3-star. So even if you're sharing that with your team, but using a loot crew, depending on your ship size and share, but you can get it. In theory, if somebody's stupid enough to mine more than his protected cargo, then you can get it from there too. But the node sizes aren't that big that this is in reality a thing. Maybe once people are going into the 4-star territory and you have node sizes from about 1.2 million, then maybe. But 300K protected cargo, I think that's
Yeah, no. We're showing you as well on Quasel's screen. You can see it, the mining node speeds, the protected cargo speed. And so basically don't go protected cargo OC. You shouldn't have. I mean, everyone should have stronger ones. It's your lower levels that are the key here, because I want to make sure that we can educate people one step at a time, right? That's how you get to that. Now,
that's my
Nigel.
biggest complaint about the loop, because you kind of need the rare stuff.
Yes.
Like Sniper said, to get your building upgraded. But there is no real sourcing for people that do not own a 3-star territory. And I think that's an oversight.
Yeah, so that's something that needs to be feedback in. You're an official CC. We got 2 of them on stage, so that's your guys. Sniper, yes?
Yeah, just one thing to note on the directive sourcing. There
Yes.
is some directives that are actually provided through the territory capture battle pass as well.
Yeah.
I'm
So
going to my
it's not
screen.
it's not a huge source, but it is a source. You can get some.
So
not
just
a lot
showing
of,
people
not
there.
a lot of the free pass.
So there you go. The free section. There's a start there, and there's a start here, right? In 1 month. So start there
so
and
you
start
get
there.
two starts basically.
Yeah. So what does that mean? Maximize your starts. Get the biggest whale possible. Start the biggest armada you can, and you will get a lot out of that armada as well, which is very important to be wary of. So as you get there, and that is very, very important to sort of figure out. So as we work our way through, that's how you claim these. Now I have a question, Quasel, which a lot of people ask. Where do I get my 4-star now? I got to here, and I'm suddenly going, where's my 4-star? How do I get to 4-star? How do I get my 4-star refines?
There is 4-star isogen you need for the territory, but that is paid out by the 3-star chest.
Okay, so what does that mean? Right, I'm in game, right? I'm in game. I've gone to the map of my territory, right?
Yep.
Where is my 4-star? I'm genuine in this. I'm trying to slowly... Everyone's spoken to my server frustrated. There's not enough minds. I know, I get it, Lady Command. Let me get to this. Let me explain everything, and I'll get to the mines, because something's happened in the game which they haven't told you, which I think is quite good. Yes, so Quasel, I'm here in my start. Let me remove... you can't remove all this stuff with the thing. So I've got my 3-star, my 2-star, and my 1-star territory, right? So where do I get my refines for the 4-star? What do I do? So
you mine the 3-star stuff. The 3-star stuff gives you 4-star refined isogen. So one chest gives you 250 refined isogen on level 1 of your 3-star refinery.
Fantastic. So that's how you get your 4-star, everybody, right? So you mine the 3-star here, you mine any of these, you get your 3-star, you go into your refinery, that becomes one of your collection. You can get quite a lot for that anyway. So you go to your territory, and then you claim this chest here, right? And that gets you your 4-star, which gives you a little bit 4-star. They could do with putting a graphic that puts 4-star in there. Just a nice little cheeky, just so people are aware of it, where they get it, right? These 2 come from your geodes, which are in the 1 to mine, which is the one I'm mining now, and 1 to kill hostiles. So in my 3-star territory right now, let me see if I've got a basic crew on. Yes, my basic is on. So in my 3-star territory, I go to the gamma version, right? And that's where I head. And in that gamma version, you will see that there will be loads of hostiles. These hostiles are what drop everything you need. 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and the chests they drop are the key. So if I kill a couple, the 80 is the thing that I want us to try and test. There's no way of killing the 80, is there, Quasel? I mean, it's absolutely impossible.
I haven't seen it yet. Maybe if you're one of the 76 guys, or somebody with the rare ship, or a very high uncommon maybe, but I doubt it. It's like they have very high stats.
That'll be a question for someone like Lostin or any of the people in the chat. So yeah, really good questions here. I'm trying to keep an eye on both chats, so just bear with me because I want to do some teaching. Ghost Pepper, so there is any reason to need a 4-star other than to get the 4-star system? Well, we will go and have a look, Ghost Pepper. So we'll give you the information, and then you as an admiral make a decision, right? With one of those things. Did we just get a chest, one of these chests? Right, so when he says sector, quantum chest, in there, so there's 2 chests that I just pulled. 3-star and 3-star of one of those. 3 and 3 on one of those. Let's see if I can pull a bit more. Let me just claim this quickly. The PvE chest. Okay, and that's giving me a lot. And then quantum chest again. We're looking at it. There it is. There's like some quantum stuff. And there is a rarity, but they do pop up. And those are the things I sort of aim for as I hit the 70s and above. That's how you claim that chest, right? So you can do all of these and hit it. And I've tried this, Quasel. I didn't even dent it. I don't think I even like made it like injure itself. It just looked at me going, "What's up, bro? You trying to hit me or something? Or what's going on?" I'm like, okay, you win. I'll show you that log. So those are for your defeat rare TC hostiles to get the stuff here, which is this stuff you told me you saw I got 200 of to claim this and this. And look how many days this 3-day cooldown, 3-day cooldown on these, right? Now we get to the Armadas.
6 days on the Armadas,
Yeah, and it's 6 days on the Armadas to collect those, and then I can do loads of these projecting exchange. Now, the thing I'm going to show people is this, right? When you click on your alliance and everyone goes, oh, I click on territory and this error appears. You know, when I click on the store, right? So I click on the store and this error here, right? All your territory refines are here. You go to refinery, you go to territory, and it's right at the end. So if you've unlocked ships, if you've unlocked anything, they appear here. Territory exchange services, all here. Everything appears here. So you don't need to use that store button anymore. I don't know how they're going to relink it, but everything goes here. So if you've
just remove it, I hope.
Yeah, unlocks here or goes that. Just so you can do the Quantum Prism claim that you claim every day. You got to do that. Do you know what I mean? It's all here. So tell your alliance, if not enough territory outside of territory, and don't use this, which is really frustrating, that error.
Can you send me a screenshot of that? Or wait, oh, too late.
Sorry, you need me to make that error again? I can make it happen again. I'm very, very good at making this error happen because I've spent all day.
No. The screenshot about the chest you just collected, because that data we don't have yet, because, you know, the service needs to be active to get that data. I will get it from the video later on. I just need to take note of the timestamp.
Yeah,
it's 1 hour.
Yeah, exactly. I will send it. I can clip it. Someone clip it for me now. Clip it. Thank you. Exclamation point clip, I think, works. And that will get him the video they need. Right. I hope they fix the vanishing stores, but I don't think they will. Let me tell you, that is something you need to tell your whole line. So when there is ever a problem in the game, what do? We find a way around it, right? I don't get frustrated. I know where everything is. It comes here. Okay? So this is your legacy store. This is your exchange services. It's all here. That button doesn't exist for a reason. There's your refines. This is where you scream at people and say, can you refine your conduits, your relays, your emitters, your diodes, not cores, for God's sake. We've got too many of them. That's what I usually say.
Why not cores? Everybody needs cores. Don't listen to him. Get cores. Everybody needs cores because it's core.
You're a core. You're a core. If anyone says that, no one in my license listen to him. You don't need cores. They're really annoying. I've got way too many cores. So many cores. I spend half my time. You need cores going forward. Yes, forward. But for now, I'd rather they all waste their things on the other stuff. Now, and I'll tell you why. Because as you go to an exchange service, what has changed in territory and why is it more expensive? That is a question that Quasel can answer. So, right, I've got a 1-star. In my 1-star, in... It's called... that's how you pronounce it, right? Is that not how you pronounce it, Quasel? What do you call it? Ruhi.
I don't know. I don't know. You're a native speaker. I'm just a weird German-speaking guy helping you out.
Okay, so when we go to what happens? Even the sarcophagus, which is no one does, look how expensive that is. 200,000 reactors for this.
Yeah, you finally get rid of your stockpile.
Why is it 200,000 reactors for this? I mean...
I don't know. I know that the sourcing has increased, so you have more income now, and they have rebalanced it, and we need to go through all of it because, you know, it's a lot of data to sift through. I mean, in the sheet, there is an export, so if anyone is bored enough to make some analysis on it, happy to forward that stuff. We've even seen some 2-star and 3-star buffs being of similar value, but differently priced. So it's you know, it's a lot of services, and sometimes balancing needs to be looked at.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird, especially who needs a sarcophagus.
Yeah, so the sarcophagus costs you 200,000. But if you wanted some station damage enhancer, that's 100,000. That's definitely more worth it than that one. But if you wanted the Voyager
Absolutely. And
construction,
look at those numbers.
yeah,
I mean, those at least are kind of relevant this time.
yeah, ish, which is kind of cool.
Ish, yeah.
Yeah, FKR kinetic weapon again. Look how expensive that is. That is insane at 300,000. That is way too expensive. And then this is a territory we're dropping anyway, so I would never encourage this, but whatever. And then we've got the chronomagnetic particles, which cost us quite a bit, right? The other thing to look at as you go to the 2-star, let me show you a bit more of that. This is important to generate because you need this for your research. So this is worth spending on. So this is the worth. But look what it does. It uses some of the new stuff, the relays, as well as the old stuff in the reactors and the army of cores, which I've got 4.7 million of, Quasel. So as Matt Flat says in the chat, we're not even allowed to use the C word. Cores are banned from chat in my alliance. No one's allowed to use cores.
Yeah.
It's just like if I see cores ever again, I think I'm going to scream. And that's important. So improved FKR shield enhancer, very expensive with the one of the new stuff in the relay, but the numbers are at the 2,000 mark, which is amazing. More, no, I'm not saying it. We're not doing any more of that. And then you've got these, which is obviously conduits, because I told them I needed relays, and they went overboard on one side. But is this a good percentage? 25% improved FKR PvP ISO damage enhancer.
No, I'm not really happy about it. It's like you have a 700-ish base,
yeah,
if not more. So it's like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And E11E just is absolutely right. So you can, we can definitely talk about Cortados because those are better. And that's the damage enhancer. You can see 100%. Loads of these are very expensive. And then in your tier 3s, let's have a look. This is where the insanity begins. But you know when he said, look at the next level of things that happen? So I've got advanced station damage, FKR damage enhancer, PvP and PvE. Then it switches to FKR ISO damage, which means my services are changing next week. And look at it. And then I'm getting rep bonus next week. That's when Quasel says your services change every week. We have 15.2 million of the C word. Yeah, of course you do. So as everyone's aware, the basic things will stay. So it looks like the Borg cube is staying, the improved prism will stay, but these services will change. Because look, it goes from G6 FKR parts, and next week we get uncommon FKR blueprints. So not every week's the same. And that is something to be aware of, to look at. So if you're a good admiral, which you are, Ghost Pepper, unlike what Simon says, that is what you look for next week. So let's do that on the 2-star. That's how things are doing. I'm trying to do this one step at a time. You know, Serene, SS Revenant, SS Revenant, that's a wrong name. SS Revenant parts, you've got NSCA Protector part, then it moves to these parts again. The only thing that doesn't seem to change is your Quantum Prism generator. 8 million. So now everyone's aware of those things, and it's very, very cool. There are exchanges for a 3-day cooldown, so you could easily say there's no way to get on a daily basis. It's a rotating error. So there you go. Those are your rotations. Does everyone understand everything about this loop? Because that was the questions I got today, and I was like, I'm just going to do it as a section, and I think that would be very important for people to figure out in territory, right? So we've talked about this. That's the building and building level and the zones you own. This is your research level, and at 3, you start unlocking Sigma. And these are your armadas, where you get the directives from. This is when you defeat hostiles within a 3-star territory. This is when you mine stuff in a 3-star territory. And this is what you get from armadas to be able to open them, and you can do it every 6 days. And that is important. And Quasel just put the sheet for the arcs there, so everyone can go in there and do it. Hopefully that means that everybody understands everything about territory and what's really good. Remember, you can join a 1-star territory, jump in there, just tell the alliance, hey, I'm only here to join. You go kill loads of hostiles, and you all your grinding as fast as you can within that time. It's the best time possible. My alliance do it as well. We join in. We just kill as many hostiles. That keeps everyone busy. And look at that 50k. Right, guys, who's going to wish me luck? Is this going to respawn into another geode? Is it going to happen, Quasel? Live on screen. 50?
My bet is
Yes!
on no, because you're unlucky.
Woohoo! Yes, got it. That's another 50. So the second word is you. You can guess the first word, Quasel. Thank you very much on that one. It'll be amazing with that. Now, anything...
Happy for you.
Yeah, well, thank you for that one. Holy shit, Dundesh, like holy shit. Yeah, we made it. So, now that everyone understands those aspects of it and works well, Quasel, what would be good to sort of figure out as well? Is there any questions? I am cursed. I am not cursed, actually. Uncursed, that one. Can't lose them all. I know. Thank you very much. This is awesome. I appreciate you guys for doing so. So, when it comes to that, Abs, what are your thoughts on Territory? You've always got some really good in-depth. You did a really good stream about it. But how are you feeling about it all? Is there a question you've ever had within the streaming that you've been doing?
Well, the investigation on acquiring that 4-star territory came up. We came up with the plan to try to get to it, which we've covered here on the accessibility of it.
Yes.
And then there's the resourcing of everything, and there's the stage gating. We need the 3-star territory in order to refine the parts, which we've covered that as well.
Yes.
I am in an alliance of 30 people.
Oh.
This is going to take a good portion of the territory season just to get into the 4-star. So I've tried to relay that to the people who are planning this. You need to have, if you have 40 people.
Yeah.
What was the numbers that I had?
So we have 500,000 you need to get, and from 500,000, how much did you get? I've got it on screen now, and then we're going to switch to Quasel's sheet to explain to you as well.
Okay, so a single poll gets you 250. So you can do a double poll.
Yeah.
And that gets you 500. You need 1,000 of those. So 1,000 polls of 500.
Oh my God. So forever, basically. And then the relays don't seem to be too bad, and the conduits don't seem to be too bad. But
that'll come. But you've got to build that stockpile of the 4-star. And so if you got 25 people that are doing that, that's 40 days.
That's just ridiculous. That's 40 days. But even an alliance of 100, so Quasel will switch to your sheet. Even an alliance of 100, what is the average level of doing so, of getting this amount to do so? The 3-star Isogen, I can see that on your sheet. Explain to us how we can get there. 10 days, Jay Berg said.
I mean, it depends on the level of your refinery, because, those are the low levels. So once people are upgrading the refinery, even at level 2, it's already doubled it. So if it's now taking him in a month, it's then half a month. And at level 3, it's even less than that. So if you have at least a few higher ops players, it's a new feature. And I guess we've seen the first signs of them going about it slower.
Yes.
So maybe that's a sign that they're even going slower on territories and want people to, take their time to build it up. And secondly, we all know it's a shit ton of currencies. And what does it mean? Who's the designer behind it? And think about how arcs from that designer have evolved over time. Think about the Mirror Universe. Think about Bayshore. Over time, those very often have become one of the more long-term features and paths. So I'm agreeing on that the mining and the 3-star and sourcing and the rare geode stuff, that's an issue they should look into.
Yeah.
But the rest, I have a feeling it's fairly okay balanced so far.
Well, look, a typical Tiger arc is that you go through the loop, and now in Mirror Universe, we have excess amounts of everything. So he always asks you to build up your stockpile at the beginning, and then by week 2, week 3, week 4, it'll get better. There is one question which I'm going to show in game. I get asked all the time as well, Quasel, with regards to that as well. So in game, I click on Alliance, right? I click on Territory. This. So, can you explain to me, does this mean every 4 weeks a territory will reset, or does this mean every 4 weeks the battle pass of the territory will reset?
We're trying to get an answer for that.
Cool.
So far, I didn't read any official response to whether that's really a month or Because all of it is weird if you think about it.
Yes.
Services resetting every week seems to be weird. But then if it's the season that resets and the preview we're seeing is the next season, you know where I'm going with that?
Yeah.
So maybe that's really the reset, that the services that are showing as upcoming are not for next week, but for the next season. And then that would mean we have really just a month to settle in, and then we switch again. But with the changing of services, maybe that spices it up, because think about it. If they have so many services now that you don't get all of the services. So, for example, we are having parts and blueprints for the Vengeance.
Yes.
On our 4-star territory once we get it. But maybe people won't even want to keep the 4-star territory each month because services change. Maybe that's a way of making it more interesting again.
Yeah, no, but also Crisito comes up with a very good point, right? Crisito, I saw it in Twitch first before you put it in Discord. And this is important. When Territory first came out, this is always going to be slow, and it can last for a long time. Otherwise, it just becomes what Territory becomes. So the only question is, because they said that it goes to 25th of July, then there is a break till the 2nd of August, and then they go for another 4 weeks, another 4 weeks till you reach the 30th of September. The question that we would love an answer to is, does that mean it's a 90-day territory with a 30-day battle pass reset, or is it a 30-day everything reset? I had more fun since this launch just capturing territory for my alliance or helping other allied stuff. See, some people are enjoying it, and that's fantastic news. Because if we look at it, you get your PvP, your PvE players can just go into that territory and keep killing hostiles nonstop, right? And then the other people that really enjoy just sitting there and covering it is really good. Crisito brings up a very good point that this is how the slow rolling aspect of it came in. And as we say that, Crisito has appeared on the stage. Crisito, is that right? I think that's very good. I absolutely love how this is putting us in quite a rotation. What do you think, buddy?
Well, I mean, the one big thing to look at, right? So we have complained in the past, or at least some of us, I have, where we don't want something to come out and then in a month it be dead content and we're moving on to the next thing, right? So TC, because it's a little bit different, I think it's good that it's going to be as slow as it is right now.
Yes.
Right? Because you figure the last time that we got a revamp of TC, or actually we didn't even get a revamp, right? It came out almost 6 years ago, right? TC has not really been touched for 6 years. And it really became dead outside of just the territory takeovers just for the fun of PvPing or that, whatever it is. And so I think this is okay, right? I think the fact that it's expensive as far as that means that not everybody's going to rush through it, and in less than 30 days or 3 months, then that loop is over, if you will. I think this is a direction that Scopely is, I don't know, perhaps telling us that things are going to be slow. Otherwise, we as players, especially the spenders, are going to get to the end, and we're going to be bored because they cannot pump out as much content as we're wanting to do. And so this is the kind of thing where it's going to take its time, and it needs to be there because they probably won't revisit again, I don't know, for at least another 2 years at the earliest, if we're lucky. So do we really want PC to be dead in 6 months? Because, everybody spent through it, or they all hit it, or they hit that 4-star right away? No. And so I think that's an okay thing that they're doing right now.
Yeah, absolutely agree. I think the and Jula brings up a very good point, right? It's Jula. I am going to read your comment. What the concept of it is amazing. It's just the release of it has being a little bit on the technical side, a bit of an issue with multiple situations that have happened. So once they fix the technical side of it, hopefully by that time we haven't reset territory again and the start again from the beginning. that is the main issue. The concept, though, that you can jump into territory, and the best thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is you can now go and you don't really have to do too much of this loop. You just mine a few things, do a few bits, you get a few stuff, but you can go and catch up on your Athena loop. You can catch up on your previous loop. And this is absolutely amazing. Lube is late. Colby sang about 1 hour and 18 minutes ago. You are beyond late. It's unreal. Even though I told you that, she means the world to me, and that, meeting you would really be an honor, and Lube ruined it. So thank you, Lube, for doing that.
So Nigel.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. So one other thing, right? We had heard way back when that they were going to be rotating the services.
Yes.
And it's going to be different from server to server, right? There are some servers that, plan out their map and it doesn't move until the next season, which was usually 3 to 4 or 5 months, whatever it was, right?
3 months.
That's how it was. And then there are other servers where there are lots of TC battles, people are bouncing around. So I think the one thing to kind of take a look at is what the benefits are from the TC, right?
Yes.
There's the research, which has some pretty good stuff for certain players, not so much for other players. So yes, I think them shaking it up is not necessarily bad. Now, I know we as players, we want to plan things out months in advance. I've seen some things in the chat talking about, well, by the time that we mine what we need to mine, then the services are going to be rotated and we have to do it all over again. Yeah, I think that's okay, right? Like we talk about wanting to do things in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, this rotation setup that they have right now,
yeah,
there it is, right? We don't want a lot of event or whatever it is. Guess what? Territory is now your rotating events, if you want to call it.
Yes.
Where now you need to go and battle and try to take it up.
Yeah.
Or you can go diplomatically and try to go and do it that way too, right? So I think before everybody jumps up and down on what's going on with the concept of it, I think the tech issue needs to be addressed first and foremost, right? Because until that's done, and that's with anything, right?
Yeah.
When they fix that piece,
yeah,
I think then once they get that squared away, I think the rotating thing is going to be phenomenal. And I think it can actually be fun by having actual battles and everything else as opposed to just the same old, same old.
Ha! Panda Pirate with a great question, which I'm sure Shockwave Prime was respond to, but I've got to read it out. It made me laugh. I was showing people the research, by the way. Crisito, you're absolutely right. There's the key to this one for me is to get to Sigma, and then it starts to become really useful for me to pull every day. And then the research tree is absolutely fantastic to go to. As you go into territory, your research tree, there's loads of isogen mining, speeding up that concept and everything like that, which is very, very valuable research. Now, we will discuss a very important research, which is a ship one, which Sniper will give us some numbers on, which I think is critical. But the thing is,
before we shift, can I interject something here?
Yeah, go on.
Speaking of tech, like Crisito was just talking about, and speaking of time it takes to do something.
Yes.
Moose has just messaged me something that I believe to be an error. So much so that we need to discuss this a little bit.
Oh, God.
I'm going to put something in chat here.
All right. And then we can move it. Quasel, if you can move it to your screen.
So, according to Moose's discovery, this is Moose bringing this to my attention. Geode extraction going to tier 6 is going to require 365 million Sigma dilithium. Yeah, that has got to be an error.
Wait a minute.
So, good job, Moose, on finding that.
365 Sigma Dill?
There's zero chance that that's there's zero chance that that's accurate.
Quasel?
And why you say that?
Oh, go on.
Yeah, we had a similar issue with another research on the test server. My guess that's just an oversight and not being corrected.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely an oversight.
Yeah, let's get that corrected like this week so people can actually do that.
Just to be clear, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't even go ahead with doing as much of this. I've got 64.4 million, which I don't even know what to do with in research. It can't be 365.5 million or whatever it is, Sigma Dill. Well, Jules Verne says he loves the D, so there you go, Jules. You can unleash your D all over it. It was reported, and it's going to get fixed. Yes, Ferry, I am aware of it, that one as well. I was just trying to hype it up to a crescendo in which I will be like, I know it's being reported. Ferry is my hero with that one. This is known as an error. It's being changed. All right, Lube. Jesus, Lube knows everything. Me, Mr. Lubinio, number one. Thanks, Lube, and thank you, everyone, official CCs who get that up and reported. Yes, that is absolutely ludicrous. In every way. Maybe its base still cost per research efficiency of 5,000%. Humble, don't you start suggesting things like this. This is not a good idea. Bring some of us from the low-key number one early servers that are free to play and somewhat pay to play, and let us test stuff, because, no. So the tech is the main thing, right? The tech they've got to fix, and that is very, very important for them to do. The research itself is it's better as you go along. And it is important that when you get to the Vanguards, those become interesting, because all Sigma players are aiming for this, which, by the way, is going to take you... Sniper did the maths. How long? How many years, Sniper?
It will take you 42 years.
42 years. 42 years. Years.
For what?
To get to the Vanguard Sigma ship upgrade of this. The one where you want...
Oh, so yeah, there's more. So one thing that I was going to say last week, but we couldn't get to it because I was having technical issues, and Quazo kept droning on and on and on with useless stuff. I'm totally kidding, Quazo. I'm kidding.
Absolutely.
I'm kidding, Quazo. I love you. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
One thing I was going to point out is they did something similar to this 2 months ago, and I just want to refresh everybody's memory.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people are getting bent out of shape about these Vanguards.
Yeah.
And yes, they are. It is clearly similar to the new mirror tree. But there's a couple things I want to point out before we draw a direct comparison.
Yeah.
At the end of the month, we're going to get like 5,000 of those things at the last box. Quazel, don't kill me on that one like you did for 10 seconds earlier about the geode when I was off by maybe 10 seconds. Okay?
No, you were off by 2.1 seconds. That's a long time.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we're getting roughly 5,000 at the end of the arc, at the end of this pass. Okay. The other thing I want to point out is, drawing back to what I originally said, was a couple months ago, we started getting the V'ger particles at like 10 or 20 a clip.
Yes.
And the very next month, we started getting pretty much, you could get 100 a day. All right. So these are, this is totally in their style to introduce something that's going to be a slow drip, and then next month maybe they'll bump it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't think this is going to be a direct comparison to the mirror tree, because we certainly weren't getting 5,000 particles of premium mirror dust in the first month.
Yeah.
That damn sure wasn't happening. So it's not quite the same thing, but it's similar. And I do think that, I don't know anything up here because I'm not an official CC. I'm just drawing a comparison because of what we saw 2 months ago with the V'ger particles. And then, now maybe 3 months ago, and then drawing a comparison to that. This to me looks more like that than it does the mirror tree.
Yeah, no.
And I go.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So one other thing, and I saw this what Mufasa put out, and this is something that's important to highlight.
I really want to get there as well. I know you're about to mention it. It's literally my next segment of how the mid-ups get involved. But go ahead.
Okay. So then, So I'll let you take care of that one then. So the other thing too, right? And I think this is something, Shockwave had put it on there, right? If you look over at the right, since your screen is up, and you go all the way to the right, those are golden bordered researches, right?
Yeah.
And we've seen those in the past, or something similar to it, right?
Yes.
Those are going to be typically what are considered prime researches. And yes, they're going to be expensive initially, and I'm sure we're going to get something later on, right?
Yeah.
But again, the goal is not necessarily for us, and I see this in the chat, and I get it. But I'd like to, if you don't mind, have the chat, or maybe, put out what they think what a reasonable time would be, because maybe that's the issue, right? And again, I'm not supporting what Scopely is doing by any means.
No.
What I'm saying is Scopely is saying, look, guys, this is how long we expect things to take in the game. And then the players are going, well, I'm not going to take that long. I want it to be 10 times faster.
Well,
and somewhere in the middle is probably the right answer. But I
yes.
think right now what we're seeing is one, the game has slowed down.
Mhm.
They've told us they're going to do it. They have actually, in this case, told us they are doing this. And I think we as players are saying we don't want that. That's fine. But at the same time, they've done this arc after arc after arc.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going to change. And so I think, again, folks probably need to start kind of reading the tea leaves a little bit that, yes, things are going to be slow. And if it's not that way, we might have to adjust.
Yeah, but the thing that I'm trying to get to, the main thing that you guys need to be aware of is that every loop we have ever had, when it first begins, always starts off with an impossible number. And then it's the new normal, right? And then more efficiencies and more things and more stuff get introduced in the game. So the mirror universe, remember that? We couldn't even get enough to go through and make it through and go through the golden one and make it all the way to the end to mine the stuff that we need. But now it's like we don't even think about it. This takes time. They want you to play the loop, work through the loop, gain stuff in the loop. They don't expect people, like just from my guess, to be finishing the loop on month 1 or getting close to finishing the loop on month 2. Also, the other thing is the advantage it gives for the mid-ops. Like Mufasa is a good point. It's like this arc is not meant for this arc is meant for higher ops on mid-ops. I understand mid-ops want to participate, but then what happens here, mid-ops, is the pressure is taken off the 61 pluses from pulling that isogen and leaving those mines for you. Your role becomes even more imperative. Look how many reactors, diodes, emitters, and that ridiculous C thing that no one ever wants to get any of that you need. You need it because you need to pull those things. The advantage you have is as you're watching and learning from these people, you can develop your ships. For you've seen it's FKR heavy. It's funny after 6 months of me saying FKRs that this has now become the main thing. The other thing is now you know what to progress-wise as a mid-ops on how to get there, and you are one of the most vital people in the game towards this loop, because what the higher ops don't want to deal with is deal with isogen mining. They want to deal with isogenic mining, which is the most important part for them. Your participation becomes so vital. So an admiral with an inspiration, like I love my lower up players. They always jump in and they do their things. They're very fantastic what they do. Your job right now is so important to try and get the 1-star 10 million, which you should take your time to get there because there's no rush. Build the building and focus in your isogen loop until you archive the meridian. When you start archiving the meridian and you're getting closer with that, that is the big problem that you have. That's the big thing that you need to aim for. Yes, I know the lower ops mining takes forever, but
Nigel, you know what your lower ops players do for you as you're going through this?
Mhm.
They provide you with numbers.
Yes.
And TC, while everybody wants to jump up and down and power, it doesn't matter about power. It matters about numbers in the territory, right? The more ships that are in there over that 1 minute mark,
yes,
that's how you get the points.
And just let me correct one thing, just to be clear. I know the buildings are 61 plus. You now have from ops, like if you're like Ghost Pepper, you're ops 49, you have till 61 to collect 10 million. Why are you rushing now? You don't need to rush. Do your isogen mining. Work on that. Create the numbers. Those are really important. And then let lag become the biggest enemy of everyone that comes to try and attack you because they're not going to be able to do it. Selkies is 60 is pretty fun. Yes, go ahead.
I wanted to pop in there because you touched on something that I actually wanted to bring up.
Mm-hmm.
And I realize, so keep in mind, I am saying this as someone who realizes that a lot of the content lately has been focused on 61 and plus, right? That being said, this was a complete territory overhaul. There is, in my opinion, I don't believe that building should be ops locked at 61. Because it goes back to something that I said, and then the crews kind of later on kind of gotten on board with me with, where you're fitting 20 ops levels into 80 ops levels worth of you being an ops 80. The benefits of this building are nothing that are really going to help somebody who's at a lower ops. This should have been something that they said, you know what? This is a territory refresh. This is going to be available to all players to enjoy as they're working their way up through the ranks. They had an opportunity here to kind of score a home run with everybody. And in my opinion, they missed it just a little bit because of that 61 plus ops level lock, which, like I said, I don't think they need to be. I know Quazel's going to come in and be the contradictorist because he always is.
Hey, by the way,
At the same time, though,
but guys,
at the same time, I think it's one of those things that they missed the mark a little bit. That's all I'm saying, because territory is a function, just like Nigel just said. Territory is a function to be enjoyed by everybody.
Yeah, and the key thing.
This,
yeah, and the key thing is, let's just give us the time. We just don't want to overlap each other, because I want to get Lady Command's notes in, because I think Lady Command and Mufasa, both similar levels. Lady Command in their 40s, same with Mufasa, right? Mufasa says G5 players are in a bad spot. I will 100% say that it feels bad for those who were there prior to the bar being moved for what the mid ops and high ops is. So that is an issue, but I do believe that there is a much that can be done to improve G5 for the players that was already there. And then Lady Command says they do want to work together, but here's the rub. They've been playing difficult stuff for 8 years. They want fun. They want to enjoy the game. This isn't playable to them. My alliance, I've got an answer to this. My alliance has no higher ops left. They left the game. We have 8 to 10 truly active alliances, 2 are PvP, and so on and so forth. I know in the middle alliance. Okay, so Lady Command, if it's not enjoyable, don't play the loop. Go and play the loop you enjoy. Thanks, Brody, for your Prime sub. Just play the loop you enjoy. This is the thing I tell my Alliance members all the time. Go and play the loop you enjoy. Let us worry about the stuff we've got to deal with. I now, for once, feel part of an alliance. Previously, I felt separated because I was an Ops 72 and then in 73, and I've never been able to get to anything I want, and I feel like if I jumped in an Armada, I'm stealing loot off my team. Now, suddenly, they're like, Nigel, are you available? Or Sumo, our big guy as well, available? Can you help us with these Armadas? That made us feel really powerful. And now, suddenly, as a lower up, you've got time to collect these things. We're going to go through the pain barrier. You will see how fast it is, and it will improve and do so. You need, and that's the aspect of it. A good admiral will tell you that go and play the stuff you enjoy. Like, I'm going to go and catch up on my, Athena stuff, because I think that's important. By the way, whoever saw me try to reset that Geo node, it went to the other one. Never mind.
And Nigel, real quick, if I can. So
ahead.
Normally, I agree with Shockwave. In this instance, with this building, I don't. And here's why. I think if you look at what that building gives us, right? There's really nothing that anybody 60 and below really needs out of that building, right? There's nothing.
Yeah.
Because their stuff is more focused on that. Now, it's appropriate for an Ops 60 plus or 61 plus, because they're now going to need to be chasing that, right? And again, I get it. It may not necessarily feel fun because they're not interacting, but if you look at TC in general, you have two kind of loops going on in there. There's the lower to mid ops part of TC, and then there's the upper part of TC.
Yes.
And each of us are now, for the first time, able to do both of those at the same time, working together. We're going to do things a little bit differently, but we're working together.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think that's the one thing, right? So if you have your lower level players going and sitting on the isogenite, yeah, you need to tell them to get off that, because they're not necessarily needing that, right? They have their stuff they need to be working on. Yeah. And I think that's the part, is that everybody wants to go in and play all at the same time. And there are different things within the game that are designed for different generations.
Yeah.
I know that's not necessarily something folks want to be told, but that's just the reality of the game, unfortunately.
Yeah. Beachwell, jump in with your comment, please. Sorry, I didn't see that on Discord. I'm not looking at there. Yeah, go ahead. Beached. Hello. Beachwell. I think he's still muted. Okay. So the takeover schedule. So I understand Lady Command without higher players, but the thing is, without higher players, what? You can still Go and do the lower end stuff, and you're in an advantage where you don't need to chase any of these heavy territories. Go do the stuff that you need. Go and enjoy the game and play the stuff you want to. It's not going to affect your alliance by doing so. And if you're an alliance that's working its way up to getting the higher up players, then that's a really important thing. So work your way there and get everyone to progress, and then they'll reach 61 plus. But as we're looking at, because Zito brought it up, like the building doesn't bring anything to you. Look at this, the level 1 base construction speed 5%, hardly anything, right? Refinery access level 1, fine. G6 plus FKR doesn't help you at all. Isogen extracting protocol 10%, sure, and that's 250%. Has the map been released of where the new territories will be? Yes, Malcolm R. Quasel, if you just show it on your screen on Territory.lol, I'll switch to that, please, buddy. You can do that. Quasel will show you the map and how it is. I will transfer across as I finish my point. My point is there's nothing for you guys to chase. And then what you do is now, you know what they've given you? This is controversial, I'm about to say. You wanted a pause in new stuff. This is your pause. Right there. So go and do the old stuff. Go and do it. This is your chance to catch up. No one is going to be way ahead of you in this territory. They have given us the biggest blessing of all time. They've given us time for the lower ops to catch up to the mid ops, the mid ops to catch up to the upper ops. This is fantastic news. This is something that's really important to figure out. And that is something to sort of be wary of. So go and mine and do the things you need. The research that you're refining for just faster mining, we still won't do a lot. You'll still need 200. Yeah, Mufasa brings up a point. Megan Rayleigh, lower levels you need to refine too. They do, Megan Rayleigh, but what I'm talking about is lower ops G5, under G6 would need to refine the isogen, not to isogenite. And this is a...
You can, if you can mine it, starting from level 25 up and up, players can refine the 1-star refinery.
Okay, great. They can do that, which is amazing, and that's still part of it, but you're not losing out by not doing it. You can still see your isogen and still pull the same things. What I'm trying to get to is that, Daystros, that is not a correct statement, and I don't make statements like that. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know if that's true, and I don't like to say there's going to be a pause or whatever. I have no idea. I'm not part of that world. But pause or not, this is the pause for the mid-ops to catch up. This is a pause for me. You know what I'm using this arc for? To catch up on my Athena and my Academy loop. I'm using it as that. And then all I'm doing... sorry, just give me a second. All I'm doing is I'm just mining some territory stuff overnight. I've got enough to pull whatever I need to pull. I'm helping my alliance with these things. I've never felt more involved in this game than I've ever felt in this, except for the bugs. Like, let's move the bugs to one side. And that opens up a different world. What I think our feedback should be to the team is they need to look at the 1-star stuff, so that it allows more players to get into what I call the gray area involvement, where they can mine it a bit faster, have a couple more mines, do a few things, so the lower ups can feel a little bit part of the gray area, but they are getting a taster of what it feels like to be 61 plus. And that gives them the idea. So if they can adjust that minor point, and it's not a major adjustment, which allows the lower ops, maybe they have to mine less and they can claim the chest, right? As a bigger op, I take the responsibility of I have to mine more to get the same amount of chest. That is really important to figure out. For me, that minor adjustments means that even more players can do it, but I still would do the isogen mining. And then, yes, Megan Rayleigh is absolutely right. Then they should focus on players doing single pulls. Yeah, absolutely right. And I think if we do that... So Tepes has come up with a couple of great doozies. I love a good doozy. He says, lower up need 200 isogenite a day for the research. Some of the research is available to lower up players. If they just lower the cost of the research available to lower up, because currently it'll take 90 days or 200 pulls a day to get one research. Agreed, Tepes. So what I said now, allow us the gray area section. So if any of the official CCs that are listening are saying, okay, this is something they can pass on to that. This is it. Okay, sorry, Beach, I'm not looking at Discord. Yes, go ahead, Beached. Your hand's up again. Go ahead. Yeah,
you're fine, and I know you're busy looking at Twitch. Not a big deal. Just you said something that reminded me of what I was talking about. Is somebody said nobody wants the game slowed down. I don't think that's true. Many of us do. I think part of the problem with the game and a lot of the troubles they're having is by trying to push it so fast, and rather than putting out great content, they're trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Appease the small group that wants new stuff constantly, all the time, all the time, all the time. I think I agree with you in that I like this. It is a slowdown in a way. It's allowing people to get caught up. There's no big arc here, just to do territory. And, like I mentioned somewhere else, the original Territory and Outlaw research took 42 years as well, or at least it seemed that way.
Yeah. So that's fine. It's exactly what I said. So you should focus on. Yes, Quasel, jump in, buddy.
About all these ARC discussions, because today I once again got a little bit of an update, and others as well. The current plan, and don't get that as set in stone, please, because then it gets harder to share things. But the current plan is, like Beach Dwell says, a little bit of a slowdown. They ripped parts out of the next arcs, so it's not too much for them, so they can look at the tech. They can shift over people to the tech. So yes, the next 2 arcs are most likely a little bit slower. At least that's the current plan. Things can change. And with the arc after it, I think it should be M95. They will kind of shift to a thing that DJ's already hinted on, like seasons and a different structure and a different integration. So I think it's a good thing to slow down. Yes, I'm one of those players that loves new content because that's new stuff to understand, sheets to make, tools to update. It keeps my brain busy. But I do get that it overwhelms people. And that's why we're trying with Title to do more teachings about stuff so people understand it and then maybe have more fun in the game.
Yeah, so yes, understood. My principle here is I'm not part of that, so we'll just leave that to one side. If that happens, amazing. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. The most important thing people to realize is this month right now, you guys have an opportunity of a lifetime with this pause in mid-ops to catch up. Mufasa asks a very good question. I guess the real question here, since mid-op players seem to want to participate simply in this, why? Because you're gaining, what are you gaining from it? Nothing. Because I'm not seeing anything as a mid-op player that I benefit by doing this arc. So why is it so hard to skip it? Or just do your Isogen or do your 1-star. And that's, and for me, do you know what's really important about this? It doesn't matter whether they pause the game, slow the game, or do whatever in the game, right? That's their choice. At the current moment in time, this is what we have in front of us. Other than the tech issues that got to be fixed, this is great. This gives you a chance to catch up on a loop. I was excited when I saw how little I had to do because I was like, fantastic. I can now, that Athena is going to be mine. I'm going to catch up on it this month. And then the Borg Sphere as well this month. And I'll be like, wow, I'm now right up where everybody else is, where everyone's faffing around trying to, trying to refine 60 million, of that 4-star loot, 4-star materials. And the mid-ops, you should take my exact style on this because I'm like, brilliant. I don't have to spend money. I didn't have to go and get any of this extra stuff. And I'm going to be ahead of Quasel. And how cool is that? And Jules Verne will never be able to tell me that he's a better PvP player. And then I understand the lower ops-wise, like Tattered Mind says, as an Ops 45, my ISO therm is stalled and my only personal catch-up is obtaining the Dauntless. Still 30 more days on 2 BPs per day. Would be nice to sort the BP somewhere. See? Now, Tattered Mind, love you. !point Discord, I want you in my Discord. People like you are fantastic. That suggestion is sensational because that is what we'd like to send back up as feedback. That is somebody who wants a little bit of a catch-up mechanic while this month is good. So you know what we should be aiming for, as well as the other TCs, is to aim for an opportunity now to help the lower ops. Let's get a week of a Dauntless, a week of a little bit of stuff. Brilliant suggestion, Tattered Mind. Love that. And then Tech One's like, we need something to keep the big players, Well, Tech One, you've got Territory to fight for. Go ahead, enjoy yourself, kill as many things as you want, kill some hostiles, go to an Armada. Nothing's easy. It's brilliant. There's loads of stuff to do, if it ever works, of course. But that, to me, is genius planning done by them with regards to this. And my aim here is just to get you to understand. Go to your alliance and say, well, you don't need to do this 1-star sort of refine. Just wait a week. Why? Yeah, no, sorry. Tech One. Let me read your message again completely loud because that's what I'm going to focus on. We need something big to keep players, something beneficial that isn't just more work for grinding. For example, bring back the Officer Depot token. That's not going to happen. Or bring back transporter patterns. You're asking again for something ridiculous. That's not going to happen. And let me explain why it won't happen. Just something to make the players feel like Scopely is changing direction to meet the players. Do you or do you not have a bulk claim that doesn't work? And you see where my sarcasm came in. Yeah.
Can I jump in on that one, Nigel, if you don't mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So here's the one thing, right? I think one of the things to look at, right, as far as the Officer Depot tokens, those are great rewards.
Yes.
Right. But I think the one thing that folks should look at,
Tech
and I
One,
kind of
don't
look at
leave. Tech One, don't leave. I have a response. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a spender, right? And so I'm going to go out and get all the new shiny toys and do all that stuff, right? But at its core, I still like playing the game. Now, I would like to get some rewards, don't get me wrong, right? Like that's important. You want to get that adrenaline or that dopamine hit, right? But at the end of the day, you should be in here, I would think, or I hope that players are in here to enjoy the gameplay and not just chasing a reward in there. I think with TC, what they've done, and again, maybe it's a marketing thing, maybe it's just how they put it out there, but they've essentially given us an expansion on an existing loop, not a redo of the existing loop. They've expanded, which means the players that are below 61 are going to be able to continue doing what they're doing. And then those of us that are above 61 are now going to have an expanded thing. And I think that's okay. I think what's happening right now is players saw, oh, this is a complete TC reset. It's starting over doing all this. It's really not. The old loop is still there for the players that are below 61. And for players that are above it, we now have something a little different. And at the end of the day, it's still a kill hostile loop or a kill hostile game, mine some stuff, do some armadas, and occasional blue on blue crime, right? Like that's it. That's the game, folks.
Yeah, exactly right. And that is it's something to be wary of. I'm just typing something across. It's something to be wary of. It's just a game, and you can enjoy the game for the mid-ups. And Indrik brings up a good point, right? He says, I saw two things you said. Yeah, okay, lower mid-ops players still want to take part in new things. I know, Indrik, but we can't have it all. If we want them to fix the game and to focus on stuff, they've got to try and limit what they do. So they go, here you go, big spenders. Here's your little bit that you can enjoy. Here you go, mid-ops. Here's some stuff you can get part of. And then now we can focus on doing that. Like next week, I know that they've got some fixes with regards to those buckets, that damn collect all bucket. I can even show you because it happens to me every freaking time. It's the most frustrating thing in history where you go on this, you go claim, and I'm like, I can't wait to do my claim all. Oh, no, it's not there. Oh, where is it, Quazel? Oh, there's nothing. Oh, wait. Where is it? Oh, let me click on chip resources. Let me click back. There it is. There you go. That's a nice little clip that you can send there, right? To just do that, which is the most frustrating thing. Things like that are looking at getting fixed. It comes from one core issue. They're really on it. It's not doing that. It's not that people are giving up. Their next quality of life improvements have got to be vital quality of life improvements. So, hostile counter, I'd love to see. The home system for people, I'd love to see. They said they were going to come in with a 93.1 where they do a claim all bulk claim thing. So that's coming. And then the main aspect is to stabilize the game in what situation it is. I don't agree with the fact that they have 3 battle passes for the same amount of time. That's personally my opinion of like, guys, come on. You had 1 battle pass and all that sort of stuff, and that's not really the good thing. There's more bugs. I know, Indrik, there's more games than ever. And then, Indrik, if you have that issue, you should be messaging me and we can sort that out. But also, Indrik, the thing that I'm trying to get to is, yes, they released this content with this amount of stuff. I know the official CCs have now even gotten even more conversations going. They are in an even better place. And now, because they listen to this platform can give them CCs an area to go. Do you know what? I liked it on Voice of the Players or STFC briefings that this was mentioned, and that'll be part of it. Use this platform for good, to give information to the CCs who have the access, because I'm opening the panel to look how many mid-ops players were at. We just chatted to Alice Romuland, who's at Ops 28, all the way up to someone who's at 45, all the way down to Ghost Pepper, who's 49. That's a joke. And then back into Megan Rayleigh, who's in the G5 element, to now everyone else, to now getting to G6, G7. No one has this. This is an opportunity of a lifetime to do that. And that is really important to sort of figure out. Which is amazing. So Mufasa has errors. I know there's battle pass errors. I know there's stuff like that. I believe in the next 48 to 56 hours, you will have fixes for all those things. It stems from one single thing. And that was good. I'm not poking at Pepper. I called you Nops 49. You're hench. You're massive. Iron Fister says, my big problem right now is a lot more than a simple bug. I still don't have a battle pass, and not that I can't buy the battle pass. I don't have the battle pass. I understand where that stems from, and that's the issue. So, but you are now on the list because I've double and triple confirmed it. So you are definitely going to be looked at is one of the key elements, and that's a mistake that they shouldn't be able to do, and something like that. Yes, KJ, jump in with your thoughts.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
And
Go
this
ahead.
this is just me looking from the known issues, those push notifications that I get. How in the world did they release a territory capture arc?
Yes.
Territories weren't being assigned to the winner of the battle.
Yes, that's now fixed, by the way. That's
I know,
fixed.
but if that doesn't tell you something,
yes,
that's crazy.
So let me make a quite direct statement about this, because there might be a sort of listener. So we just have to be gentle today, KJ. So I'm going to try and diplomatically say it. In my eyes, it's very simple. You release a blog and you say you're going to do this, incursions happen. You release a blog, you say you're going to do that, and then what ends up happening is your blog doesn't come out in time. Fine, okay? We've forgiven that, we've forgiven this, and all that sort of stuff. Then you release an arc where there are issues like this. However, the one thing I will give them tiny credit for, KJ, is a tiny credit. Just let me give them 1%. They've been very fast at fixing things this month, faster than usual. And I commend them for it. They've also been there's two world-class, I wish I could name them, who are magnificent behind the scenes. I absolutely love you both, and I hope you do listen to the show, because you two have made me believe that this game can be done, and done in a beautiful way. They come in and they're on it. They're working the weekend. They're working at nights. They're working in the mornings. They are the core mechanic of things, and they're fighting hard to ensure those things. Now, the core mechanic of that capture, they found what the issue was. This was a very rare bug, but they solved it within 6 hours. I know 6 hours is a long time. I hope those alliances are now sorted. If you're not, please DM people, and they'll be fine. Lube's like, you can say my name is fine. But there's two people that have made this wonderful opportunity. So I'm telling you guys here, this is a rare moment where two keen people are helping. And while that situation is, this is the arc to push everything that we want to get sorted done, because that is really important right now. I can't tell you how imperative.
I think that's really cool, but they're not helping. They're doing their job.
Yes. Yes, I understand, KJ. I'm not... I will tell you politically why I need to hold this line, and I need you to trust me on this one. I understand they're doing their job, and they're doing their job very well. So thank you very much for those people that are doing their job very well.
Yeah,
that fundamental...
And we all know people that are doing their job, and then there are people that are doing their job. I mean, there are always two kinds of doing a job. You can do it properly and good and motivated, or you can just, check in and check out and be not motivated. And I think Nigel is just telling us those guys are really motivated. They are going beyond
what they
there.
No, it's beyond their job as well, KJ. And I'll give you a very good example, right? And this will get me in trouble, because that's the only way that I can answer this, right? And this will get me in trouble, so I might not be around. The reason that they go above and beyond what their job is they've got above and beyond by providing opportunities to clear armadas, to clear to be able to clear scripts. And they're very on it with trying to push tech fixes that are script-based and that give temporary fixes urgently at great times. And they've sorted out today. For example, I'll tell you what, today in my territory, we had 2 broken Armadas out of 3. I sent a message out saying, please, can you help? The CMs, of course, doing a wonderful job, send a message out. Within 15 minutes, the Armadas cleared. It was amazing to watch, and it made me go, cool, if we can catch more of these things and people going above and beyond what their job is, that is fantastic news, which I think is that. And that
I think it could be chalked up to hopefully Cameron's culture changes happening.
Maybe.
Because I personally wouldn't consider someone responding to a known issue as above and beyond, right? Like there's a team that's on duty that helps solve these things.
Yes.
And culturally before, they may not have done it because they were working on something else.
Yes.
But that is their job. So I wouldn't say above and beyond, right? Like going above and beyond is ensuring that the bug doesn't happen when in live release. But doing their job and doing their job well may be what you're talking about.
No, so they do live ops. Tech issues are not their thing, but they go above and beyond and ensure that some of the tech stuff they can initiate themselves, they do themselves. So they are going above and beyond, 100%. Because it's nowhere near their MO. They're doing their job very well. And then they're focusing on that. Like when it comes to the event person this month is sensational. Love the guy. Absolutely brilliant in what he does. Really superb. Very engaging. Really, really cool. And that is really important. I understand they're doing their job. And that is very important to see. But they are doing something else more than what they usually do, which is what their job is and focused on. If you understand what I mean, KJ. I'm just trying to get there as best as I can. Which is something very very important to see.
And listen, you're in a tough spot. You've got to hold the line, right? Of like you're on the community, but you're a moderator, and you also understand. Like I get it. I understand. It's just very interesting that it would be like, oh, a plane flew. Yay! I'm a win above and beyond. Like hello. No, I didn't. I just got you to your destination.
Delta airline planes fly?
Yeah, we fly 4,000 flights a day. And if you or any Scopely employee purchased a ticket and showed up to the airport and we didn't have a plane for you, you would expect us to find a plane for you or to get you on another carrier. That's not going above and beyond. That's doing what we agreed to do.
Marvelous. And do I get a Biscoff biscuit as a compensation?
It's not a biscuit. It's a cookie.
Oh, my God. We're going to discuss cookies and biscuits now. Are you serious? No,
Let's move on.
It's biscuit.
I mean, Quazel, whatever I say is going to be the opposite. So let me just say it's a biscuit.
It doesn't matter. Biscuit and cutie. That's it, how it goes. Scones. Yeah, exactly. Cookies, Tepe says. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you very much, KJ. Good point. Brought up. Understood. The main thing is that we're now getting to a stage where I think to do so. And Jules has an opinion on cookies, does he? Jules will eat any cookie. It could be the worst cookie ever made in history of mankind. Jules does not have levels. He's not ashamed that he will eat even a disgusting used cookie. Scones in every way. MJ Hat, I'd love to hear from you. Territory arc, all the stuff. I know you have some behind the scenes, some things you can say, something you can't. What are your feelings with the territory? Does that make sense? Yes, I am. I am cursed. Go ahead.
For me, it really kind of feels like we just need to, and I know that this has been the statement going forward, right? But things are going to progress as they are. Patience is key, and I know nobody wants to hear that. But that really is what we're going to have to do. He's not. If we're talking about Cameron, then the whole thing is this: he's not really had time to get in here and make a lot of change. There has been one or two little things, sure, and there are still plenty of issues. I'm not going to say there's not, but it does take time for those things to come into effect. Granted, I realize we've heard that a time or two, and people are upset, and rightfully so. There's no problem with that. But at the end of the day, it's still going to take time. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah.
So
very, very, very good point. Yes, Shockwave.
I was just going to agree with MJ. It seems like more and more people each day are frustrated at the way the game is going. But, like you've always said, Nigel, and like any content creator has always said, that they are about, they were at one point at least 3 months out for arcs. So, of course, they were going to push this out. And with very little change in the pipeline, because right now, okay, I'm going to be 100% honest. If my company hired a new vice president tomorrow, I would not want him making changes immediately, because at that point, he doesn't know the business. He doesn't know the ins and outs and the day ins and the day outs of the employees. In my opinion, from what we've heard from various people, that the course of action that Cam is doing is 100% what I would want in a vice president in my company. He's traveling, he's making the rounds, he's having the conversations, he's getting in on the business, and it's not just this game, it's 2 others. So we can't expect an immediate impact on STFC. Yes, we don't play the other 2 games under his purview. We play this one, and that's the one that's most important to us. But there are other games out there that people are having the same frustrations and the same struggles that we are, that he also has to tend to. So it's one of those things that MJ is 100% correct, as are anybody who I think even has a slight monicum of how business is actually run. He's doing the right thing. He's getting his hands deep in this game and other games so that he can effectively perform his job going forward when we need him the most to fix the things that need to be fixed the most. It's that simple. And I'm not trying to be condescending or insulting, and I don't mean it for that way for anyone to come across. What I'm simply saying is, I understand the sentiment that some people are saying that he doesn't have time. He does have the time, because it's what's required. Because what's required is for him to know the business inside and out, to be the subject matter expert when people have a question, when MJ has a question, when Nigel has a question, when anybody who's working on this game, any of the community managers have a question. Eventually it's going to go to Cam, where the buck stops, and he's required to be the subject matter expert. So we need to give him the time in order to learn it, so that things can get better, so that things can turn around. And I think that's an important distinction that we need to make when it comes to the fact that everybody wanting to change now, change now, change now. Take a step back, breathe, and ask yourself how you would operate in his situation. To me, there's been a couple missteps on the communication side, but we haven't seen anything on the operational side yet. So we need to see those things.
Yeah, true. I know Crisito's got to jump in. I really want to respond to a few things in the chat, but I'll let you go ahead, Crisito.
No, Nigel, go ahead.
I never said everything's peachy. I'm being very clear, the game is broken. It's really frustrating. However, my mentality is me, Nigel, alone, my personal opinion, no one else influences it, is to go and enjoy the aspects of the game that I believe are working and that work. And yes, you might say 88% of it's not working and there's only 12%. I will go and do the 12%, because what I enjoy is finding ways around whatever they throw at me. Now, I find a way enjoyable to tell my alliance to let's keep our community going, because those people are my friends that I don't want to lose. And I want to find a way to make them happy and make it work and make the things work. Am I happy with how the arc's been released? Absolutely not. And I think they released it on the Thursday and put us in quite a nightmare over a weekend to deal with. They don't have the time to do so. The problem is as further mistakes happen, the mistakes are heightened, which is why the community's on edge. I'm trying to tell everybody it's not about patience. It's about doing. It's about moments. It's about change. It's about stuff. So what you need to do is the culture from the inside. You know why I got excited, KJ? Because 2 people actually spoke to me and we managed to get a lot of stuff done. And that was like, wow, that feels liberating. And that was different. And that means powerful. And also, I hope the same thing's happening with the CCs in their program, right? And now it's up to the CCs how they deal with how they want to communicate or tell them they should communicate. That's their choice. It's not me in a position to make that decision. For me, I want to see official communications from Scopely with regards to the main guy, so that when something comes out, it just makes it more official and no one gets a heads up on anybody, and it just works out. Yeah, that video or voicemail or whatever got released, amazing, right? But that voicemail doesn't make me go, oh wow, all of these things are getting fixed. It made me go, yeah, the game's broken, so kind of crack on, and also don't release something that's broken, please. Because what ends up happening is we have to deal with it and get it to work. But I'm believing in the minor 0.5% of people doing their jobs in concept in that way that's making me go, do you know what? I'm seeing a change for the first time in 2 and 3 years, right? And that's really important. So my objective as an admiral and a leader of my own alliance is to ensure the happiness of my wonderful 97 players that are in my alliance. That to me means a lot. And then my aim is to encourage you guys to go the same route and to encourage everybody to enjoy the basic aspects that they enjoy in the game. And then let the guy do what the guy does. If in the next 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, we don't see major changes, then we can start going. But the feedback right now is, yet again, another arc you went for, and there were some minor errors. However, for doing your job, thank you very much for doing your job and fixing the things in the speedy time that is required to do your job. Does that sound better, KJ, now, since I had to do it and lose something for doing so as well? So there we go. That's clear. Go ahead, Crisito.
Yeah. So one thing, and I always mess it up because I'm not sure whether it's Tepes or Shepis or whatever, right? But Shepis 314. One of the things that he's pointing out, right, that this guy Cameron is actually playing the game.
Yes.
I don't know whether other people have previously, right, in the leadership are actually playing it, or it's just, hey, I go to work and I do it.
Mm-hmm.
But if Cameron is actually playing the game, guess what? He's interacting with the players that are on his server or his alliance or whatever it is, and he's seen it firsthand, right? So I think that's important. And it's not just the mouthpieces, or it's not just us ranting and raving and doing it, right? There's somebody that's actually in the game and seen it happen. Now, I think to your point, Nigel, earlier, and in reality, right, we can be upset that it's taken as long as it has for them to start doing something over that. Okay, great. I think now we need to look at and say, okay, how can we be constructive and contribute to things there? If we as a community are gonna sit back and just say, well, it should have been done sooner. It should have been done sooner. Okay, great. Then they're gonna spend all their effort and time trying to then talk about why it wasn't done back when there, versus guess what? I don't know. How about we look for things to make it better going forward? And I get it. That's tough. But at the end of the day, if players, everybody that's here, I can guarantee probably still loves the game. Otherwise, you're not here trying to make it better.
Yeah.
And if you are just here to rant and rave, hey, that's great. But you're taking up the oxygen from players that actually want to make the game better.
Yeah.
Right. And that's something that's going around, and I'm seeing it a lot in the communities. I get it. If you're upset, or if you're no longer playing and you just want to come in, and I'll use the word, right, you're coming in and just trolling just for the sake of trolling, you're not helping the situation, because you're taking up oxygen, you're taking up time, you're taking up bandwidth from players and from Scopely themselves trying to address those or deal with that when they're trying to make the game better. And yelling there or asking there, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? On a 1,000-mile trip isn't doing anybody any good, but just making it a lot worse.
Well, the only advice we'd like to give Cameron while you're playing the game, Quazel, I'm sure you'll give him this advice. Just don't go into Galaxy chat, because that's
I can tell you, he mentioned in the talk I had with him that he stopped progressing his operation because it's insane, because he can't catch up with stuff, and that needs to be changed. So he understands a lot of the pain points already. And MJ Headcan has now seen him also, like, in person. And MJ, what's your feeling? I mean, the thing is, I think he wants to bring the change, and we will now need to see if the culture and if the company changes.
I think the conversation that we've had recently was very good. I can tell that there is a vested interest here, and it's more than just, well, this is my job. This is more along the lines of, I want this to succeed. This is a project that I see going forward very strongly. It was a good vibe. It was a great conversation, and we're not done. There's more conversations to be had, but right now, all that I can say, right, is that he's just really getting his fingers into the muck of things, right? It's not, we're not deep enough yet to where real change hasn't been seen just because he's been hired. And I don't remember who it was. It might have been Cruzito, or it might have been Nigel, or it was Shockwave, one of the three. I wouldn't want somebody that was just hired in without learning how things work, making decisions that are going to impact me moving forward. So I'm 1,000% excited that he is 100% playing the game. I am excited that he is getting an understanding of how things work, both in game and in the office. And I'm excited to see changes that are coming down the pike. The problem is, and I realize this, and maybe at some point there's something we can do about it down the road. I don't know yet. It's still to be hashed out. But I know that there is, the communication's got to get better. First and foremost, it can't just be, okay, we're sorry. We realize we messed up, but here we are. This is what we're going to do to fix it. We need to see A, B, C, and D, not just be told B and D are coming. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. I understand, and let's see what hope there is. For me, in this platform and all that sort of stuff, I draw a line underneath it. If it happens, it happens. It does, it does. I'm not an official CC. I'm just doing what I believe, to support this community, and that is the important thing. And for them to be taught on the stuff that we can see, and to have some great people that come on stage and explain those aspects of it. If he does great stuff, amazing. If he doesn't, we are also here to also point out and push for the things that we believe are correct. And further on, it moves it to that. Do you know what I mean? Like I've, introduced Colby to a world of madness, but you guys have been welcoming. So I appreciate you guys all for that, because she would like to start the game at Ops 1. I told her, please don't ever play this game because, it'll break you. But it could be to build trust. And the Fossis is great. It takes time to build trust when you've been cheated on for so long. And that'll be something that's very important. Sometimes it feels like they are pulling out the ukulele in the apology, and I say, you know what I mean? Yeah, I do. Yeah, and I think they just need to focus on, we represent all the players from all generations. I am proud to say that word, and I know that's real. The thing is, that is a very important thing. Sorry, Maktako, I know your hand was up. I just remembered. Please go ahead.
So I just want to say, I think maybe about 90% of the community isn't mad at Cameron. We're just waiting on the what are you going to do? Because we keep hearing about the culture, but it's the same culture that's been there. It's the established one.
Yes.
We are just waiting for those changes because we don't see them. We're waiting, and that's why that's it. When there's more things that get broken, we're like, well, we're hearing about this culture change, but we don't see any of these changes.
Yeah.
And that what gets us more frustrated.
Oh, it is. And also, you can't go, oh, by the way, this person was moved, this person was fired. That's internal politics and stuff like that, which obviously they can't just release and say things. Lostin has a very important question. It's mainly towards Quasel, but yet another prophecy that he's come up with. And you know what Lostin's prophecies are like. They're a load of tosh. And that means that will instigate next month's trailer. Lostin, you have yet again, we're going to continue the Lostin series by dissing him. This time, Colby will play the captain, and she said that she's going to say these words. Lostin says, the real question, will Cameron herald in the long-awaited prophesized Megacube 2026? Quasel?
No comment.
No, it's a no. He says no. We just cut the other part, so we're going to edit that out. He says the word no, and that's where the word comment will be edited out. There you go, Lost In. That is a hell no from everyone. No, that's not a yes. It's a no comment. It's not Lost In. That trailer is coming out with another prophecy, and your lies are finally going to be witnessed. Yuck, Mega Cube. Thank you very much, Moosey. Absolutely agree. Amisha's like, oh, you got to say that because he's your husband. Yeah, oh my God, abs! You Mega Cube in July. I thought G6 scrapping was a thing. G6 scrapping. Oh my God, I laughed my butt off on that one. I thought, yeah, so that'll be one of those things that people just need to realize with that one. But no, you're right. Look, we're all frustrated. We just love the game. That's why we're passionate about it, and that's why we're talking about it in this way. And that is really important for you guys to figure out and to do. And the thing to figure out is, Lost In, could you beat the Survey 80, by the way, Lost In? Genuine question. If you can beat the Survey 80 in the 3-star territory, I'd love to see if anyone can defeat it. If they can come into the Discord, we'd love to show it, because I've attempted multiple times while we were talking during the stream, and I got absolutely... my backside handed to me. Haven't tried yet. We're 3 stars in an hour, I think. Oh, sorry. Do we have to wait for you to get your 3-star, Lost In? What, you don't have people getting it for you? Oh, no. Haywire is smashing them. Is he really?
Oh, no.
Haywire, I'd love to see it if you have it, which is like, Mufasa, stop making AI posters. That's ridiculous. I like 2 mega cubes in my old-fashioned. Moosey and I drink old-fashioned. 2 mega cubes in there is quite nice, isn't it, Moosey? Just gives it that refreshing one. Killing what level? It's Jula, the level 80 survey that appears in the 3-star territory. I tried attempting it. I think I got whooped in under a round. It was like their first hit. They just destroyed me. Yeah, I couldn't either, Erwin. I tried the same. And a beam. V-neck can confirm is left it. At this point, we're only out to 2028 on the whatever that thing is. Does that mean the officers will be required? No. It's not that. It just means that, to hit the level 80, you need to be level 80. Like, yeah, like, I know Broken Wolf's the same thing. That's not going to have he keeps it. No, Mufasa, stop doing it. And everything that way, which I think is quite important. If... it means it could be easy kill. Lost In, right. On Lost In stream, we will go there and watch him absolutely get obliterated by an 18 non-stop. Yeah, exactly. Jason V-neck always says that he's got to get gooder. And that is something that he's working towards and getting better at. But that shows you where we are at with the territory. In next week's thing, we're going to be talking about very specific things within the territory on how you can get better, refine, improve research. As the research improves, we can show a bit more, which will be very important. Yes, LFC, if you can get... Haywire knows me, so just get him to DM me. He's in our Discord, and that will be amazing. Yes, Shockwave, go ahead.
I just want to touch something really quickly on what Taco said. Sorry, I was walking out of the grocery store, so I couldn't really do it at the time that Taco said it, because Taco said something very important, and that was changing the culture. And when you're changing the culture from anything, and I just want to reiterate, I think he was saying it at a different angle.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to kind of come in at a more direct angle. That's all. This is not a rebuttal to what Taco said.
No.
It's just an extension. I think when you are changing the culture from the inside, it takes time for people to see it on the outside. And that's the key distinction. And that's all I wanted to kind of add to that, because I think Taco was just kind of hitting around it just a little bit. And I just wanted to pin it right on the head there. You can't just change the culture inside the company and then all of a sudden people see those changes. It takes time because there's a buy-in phase, right? Like you have to get the employees to buy in. You have to get, the CCs to buy in. You have to get people under your umbrella to buy in. This is how corporations work. And that's not just an American corporation. That's every corporation. You see these things, corporations worldwide, whenever there's a change in leadership, especially as big as an SVP coming in, there's the buy-in phase, and then there's the culture phase. That's all I wanted to add.
It is, and also then it leads to things like Tech One says. Like you want in-game improvements that make the players better. So we gave like those 7 things. I'm sure Quays will pass them on of the stuff that you can fix today, Mr. Cameron. Because if you do them today, those get wins. Like Tech One is right. He says, I want to see visual things in the game to help me believe that this situation is going to get better. So what you do is you put a hostile counter. What's that going to cost you? Get Arial font basic. Don't even buy a font. Chuck it right in the top. Use the same code as the treasury. Chuck it in there. Get people their hostile counter. 2, add housing systems so that people know where housing systems are into those little things. Easy. Copy and paste. You've now created 2 buttons right next to each other. You can do more. Add the fact and bring back maybe smaller Paragon things with officer depots in a more balanced attempt at getting these officers, because people need to get them. It doesn't mean they have to get them and max them straight away, but at least be able to get them in 30 days. It's those little changes do you make, sir, that's what's going to get people to give hope, and those little changes would cost you nothing and basically are basic, will allow more time to do more things in better way. And that is a culture change in our eyes here. And that would be something that would be really good. Like the way they treat the players, the way compensation's dealt with, all these little things you can go, okay, from now on, the moment something breaks, we're giving 1,000 emergency field rations straight away the moment it breaks. And then, while we're fixing it, we will then give you the difference of what is missing. Little things like that make monster changes in the game. And I'll tell you what, you know what's really good about this? If you believe in the people you have, and if you believe in the game you have, there's nothing to worry about. Just initiate it. And then watch the players give you time. That is how you buy yourself time. When a football manager comes in, where we've got the World Cup happening now, right? You walk in, you don't just go, I'm going to do this, that, and the other, go all out attack. What you do is you establish a base. Your base is basic communication, basic fixings, basic things that players have always wanted in the game. Get them in there. Get the researches, the search bar everywhere. Everyone talks about it. Get the things everywhere. Do that. They don't have time to upgrade those specific things that are dually is. And however, it's not the only thing you can do something right away to keep the players on board and keep them hope. That's exactly what I just said, Tech One. I've just mentioned all that. So the key thing is to be aware of that. Do it today. Do it today. Not tomorrow, not the day after. Do it today. You do it today, and you watch players go, do you know what's really good? Compensation went out. Here we go, a comp going out. Big sort of emotion, big communication popped out from official. Hey guys, sorry about this situation that happened. We've just sent you 1,000 emergency field rations while we look into it. How is that for a sentence? Isn't that the coolest thing you've ever heard? Imagine getting that as a response with that, which would be amazing. I really wanted to get to the Sigma ships thing, that sniper, but I think we are losing time dramatically in that way. We can save that for next week when we talk about the ship culture and refines. Quazel says that I need to make sleepy bye-bye. Crazy.
I need my beauty sleep.
Okay, if you let me know.
Quazel's still getting over him being wrong earlier on the podcast.
But also, how much sleep do you need to do, Quazel? Because I don't see that beauty sleep working. Anyways, that was a big joke. Whoa, don't hit me. just
too late.
It's one of those.
Not enough beauty sleep in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine how I would look if I didn't do it. I mean, for a second.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It'd be way worse than what it is. So, guys, final thing to listen from today, because next week we will be giving away something quite big. So this is your opportunity lifetimes. We're trying to do a 3-month push of numbers. I ask everybody to come because I'm going to push quite a big thing to happen. Thanks to Colby as well for sorting it out. Absolutely adore her for saying so. And that is amazing. Yes, Alex Power, you say it's the guy with the bull face. Well, little Dwayne The Rock Johnson Jr. right here. And I can be called Pebbles because they ain't Pebbles, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying, blood? Yeah, that's the thing. The thing is, she sorted out for next week, which is absolutely amazing. So I appreciate her for doing so. And there'll be something good that we can chat about next week. And we'll do loads of giveaways. that are quite mahoosive, by the way, which will be really, really good on there. And Ghost Pepper went to the dirty side, which is why we don't speak to anyone. Quite big, giggity. Yeah, exactly. In that way, the main thing is to keep the fact that we want to be this different community in this panel and this show, to bring a different point of view from the point of what Tech One says, where he wants to see something today, and to the point of what Crisito says, that says, that everything, needs time to get fixed, and enjoy the aspects of the game, to what Quasel says, which is 1 + 1 = potato. And to what Shockwave,
Crazy.
and Shockwave says that when you put 1 + 1, it actually looks like a window when you put next to it. I'm like, that's a terrible joke.
It does.
Yeah, it looks like a window on that through. I hope people are aware of that, and that is really important to do. I think it was a very good stream. We described territory in detail, so I'm going to clip those sections for people to understand. We'll make them short learnings as well, which will be available, so you know that this means this in very bog standard. In me being as silly as possible. Not potato, schnitzel. No, the thing is, Erwin, we can't call it a schnitzel because schnitzel means pee-pee in English. Yeah, it does. So when say, hey, would you like a German schnitzel? I'm like, sorry, are you cheating on me? Nigel's British. To him, all Americans look... No, they don't look the same. While I was here, the biggest B2B tried to recruit more... But the thing is, Lady Command, that is something that you need to discuss the diplomacy aspects of how that works. Learn from people, ask questions on how people do it, and that is really important. There's loads of very good admirals here, all very willing to help, and all loads of stuff like that. We're here, I understand. I am the ear to do so. And Abs with a final comment. Go ahead, Abs.
Hi, I just wanted to say that I have had a lot of people on my server that have noticed things and been complaining about things, and in a lot of the communication, they've said, finally, they've addressed a lot of the things that we've been asking about.
Yes.
And they're appreciative of that. And now we see with this territory coming out, and as you say, it's a slow roll.
Yes.
And there is something for everybody to engage in. They didn't erase the past. The old stuff is still there. I have a G3 account.
Yes.
I am looking forward to seeing how that all works, and I ask that you come to me next week as we
discover more, and also plugging is as well Twitch as well. It's also next week, and the Twitch. We should be following Abatron as well, which would be very good to see, and that is really important to do. And then yes, Shockwave, you'd like to pop in with a comment, sir?
Yeah, I just wanted to say before we head off the air, this panel is about as diverse and experienced a panel as you can get, I think, across all content creators, right? I think this is an amazing panel up here. I would challenge anybody who wanted to reach out about how to change the culture, about different ideas to change the game, to reach out to a Nigel, to reach out to a Sniper, to reach out to a Beach, to a Taco. I know the content creators have already been paged, but reach out to myself, reach out to Abs. KJ has been away from his game for a while. That would be a wonderful resource to reach out to. What could get you to sign in again? I think that these things are things that you could draw from collective experience of in-game experience, and that would be my challenge to the SBP or anyone else who might be listening to us. Reach out. Have those conversations with the experienced players that are up here, that are telling our stories, that are teaching the community week after week after week, that have these things to say and these things to experience. Reach out to the Tech Ones of the world.
Yes.
Reach out to the individual players that are making their voices heard, their concerns heard, because that is a huge resource for anyone to dig into in their first weeks on the job.
Yeah, Beach will.
You beat me to it. I was about to lower my hand. Never mind on my question.
All right, no problem. That's amazing. So that's the important thing, to reach out. Look, I would love to represent as many of these people as possible, and that is an opportunity that I would be honored to bestow upon you. I've given you a little bit of my personal life, and it takes a lot for me to introduce you to people in my world, and what I ask for you in return is the help and the support and the thing required to ensure that we can, on your behalf, be able to do things for you in the game and to make very good changes in the game, because I won't rest no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, without ensuring that this game returns to the game that I love, I adore, that has saved me from situations in my life that one day I will share. But, you know, this is important for me, that you guys are respected, you guys are heard, you guys are listened to, and then we can make sure we make it the game that we love and adore, right? Because that is important. Everyone has vital points in this. And my job, I feel, in this world is to put everything I can behind ensuring that your comments get there in the right way. And I will not stop, no matter what, till the very end, until I get you guys some of the things that you deserve, whether it's me, whether it's Quasel, whether it's MJ Hat, whether it's Lou. Loads of great people. But this panel is diverse. I challenge anybody to not listen to the world that we brought together, and I thank you all for it. We even got Colby to sing, which is beautiful. And it's, yeah, make STFC fun for everybody. And I'm sorry, I'm going to start tearing up in a second, because this means the world. The amount of work we put in is incredible, and it is important that we can do that for you all. So I appreciate you all. Right, let's go to marbles, because we have 2 battle passes to give away at least, courtesy of Quasel. Thank you very much for using us as a panel to do so. So people, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to marbles. We can start our hype train. Remember, we are 300 quid
Right
away.
here, so that's fine.
Yeah, well, we have 300. We are 300 quid away from reaching our aim for To Right Love in Our Arms. So if anyone can do it, exclamation point play. Let's go. So loads of bits, loads of subs. We are now, you know, I think that we must be following the channel to be able to win the battle pass. That's all you have to do, is follow the channel. Give me your number. Lend me your vote while I try and aim to diverse the rest of this and move it across. I haven't changed the balls yet, John Deere. I know you're going to say something about them on the left-hand side. I've been working on marbles. There's a special ball that we've been working on, which has been great. So I've been working with the company on something kind of cool. So hopefully we can release that very, very soon. Come on in, exclamation point play. Chance to win a battle pass for the next for this arc. Battle pass for this arc, and exclamation point KJ dies. I'd love to see if we can if we can empty the panel and see if we can get KJ up here as well. I'd love to have KJ, because KJ, you've been wonderful. I want to say, KJ, your generosity to Colby, by the way, means the world to me. So I absolutely appreciate you in every way possible. So if Maktako and them, if we can just clear a couple of people off the panel, let's bring KJ up. You know what I'm talking about, please. And then let's make that happen. So just drop 1 or 2 and let's get KJ up here, please. Yeah, thank you very much. And let's get him up here. Thank you, KJ. Come on in, buddy. We'd love to see what it is, what you can do. It'd be amazing. Exclamation point play for a battle pass for this arc. You will get it in week 2, week 3.
Oh, is everybody ready for the narration of me dying?
Yes. Well, KJ, I was going to do a surprise, because Colby's going to be back to narrate this. No, she's not, because I don't trust you.
Oh, I was going to say, oh, God.
I don't think that'd be a good idea.
But have it in a C minor, please.
Yes, you can, Tepes. If you won a battle pass from another CC today, can I still win another from an account from Quasel? The answer is yes, right? Because they won a battle pass for someone else. Yes, you can. Well, I'm going to say
I'm
yes.
checking if that account that I'm getting has gotten and battle pass beforehand. So I don't care, you know. I'm getting a play ID, I check it, and that's about it.
Yeah, exactly. That's amazing. So yes, the answer is yes.
Thank you, Bull. Thank you, Tabby
also,
Mozart.
if you already have a battle pass, like Iron Fister, who's still waiting for his, I'm bringing that up, Iron Fister, every time, because I know that is not good. Is that you can win merch instead. So if you have a battle pass, it moves to the next person and you win merch. So regardless, you win something. Why wouldn't you want to win? Why? Who knows?
Not KJ.
Well, I mean, if KJ can never win anything, we don't know. But don't forget, banditsprintden.com. Wonderful. What's the code for this month, KJ? Have you Change the code?
I
Or is-
haven't changed it. It's
Oh.
still Ascendancy.
No, so Ascendancy
I
is...
told you.
It's Ascension, not Ascendancy. You're
Oh.
thinking of him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's-
Ascension.
But no one knows how to spell Ascension, so that's where the problem is. No one's used the code this month. Pepsi amazing. Hey, Zoner, how you doing? First time chatter. You must be following
I
the
actually
channel to
don't
win.
think anyone has used it this month.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Here we go. We're starting. 10 seconds. 9, 8. KJ needs a pity mug. He's got a pity mug already. He's got multiple pity mugs. Let's see if KJ can win. Remember, 50 bits or more to cause havoc to 2 people. 100 bits or more cause havoc to 10 people. So it's cheaper to do 100. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a hype train going as well. Pumpkinhead takes a lead. Rage Starve. Lost in. Stop doing that. That's really annoying. Mufasa's going to lead. Lostin just followed me today. Lostin's finally followed the channel. Mufasa and Moshe are battling themselves through. 100 bits by Lostin. 100 bits by Lostin again. Hype train has just begun. It's gone crazy. Here we go. You must be following the channel to win. Moshe still in the lead. TCB Hawks, you just got boosted. Salvatore, you got thrusted. Rage Starve got 50 bits to try and get himself going. Broken Wolf, you just died. Captain Jack Daniels, you just died. Kali Mested, you just died. It's gone crazy. Moshe, Godly V-Gang has got in there. J-Bibs right behind him. Sean Duck's gone in there. Loads of explosions happening. 100 bits and 1,000 bits by Simon Says to absolutely throw us into a frenzy. Simon Says gets the biggest boost of all time. And E1E just died. Lostin just got thrusted. Lostin just got shoved up his wazoo. And he got dingled up the left cheek. Oh, and he got thrusted up the right cheek. And Lostin just took it up.
Crisito died.
Crisito's dead. Quazel's dead. Abs is dead. You still got a chance. Look at this battle going on. Everyone's working their way through, but Lostin is still being dingled, thrusted, and boomed at the same time. I think someone finished all over him. I don't know what that means, but it sounds really exciting. Lostin's first action in 25 years, but he's got a chance here. Look at this battle going on. MJ Hat, Fuzzy Triple is going here. Fuzzy Triple and Beach Whale battling. Ghost Pepper is right ahead of them. Ghost Pepper's like, I'm Ops 49. I can go faster than you because I haven't got the size of a whale. And she's not right, and she's wrong. And Matt Flat's got in there. Matt Flat can win. Matt Flat can win. Ghost Pepper and Matt Flat. I hope Matt Flat wins. Ghost Pepper misses. And Wristbreaker misses. Matt Flat, no! Matt Flat, you didn't win. I wanted him to win. Beach Well's gone in there. Michelle has missed. Full Dreams missed. Lash has missed. Tavi Mosa again? Tavi Mosa with a Battle Pass win. But Tavi Mosa won last month. Right? What's the rules, Quazel?
Quazel is gone.
Oh.
I died.
Yes.
So, Tavi, did you win a battle pass from Quazel last month? Sorry.
Yes.
Because if you did, he can't do it.
Well, I don't know. I think Quazel
Okay.
maybe he's allowed. Maybe Quazel's allowed.
Because wow, I did win last month from Nigel Street.
Well, which is Quazel's only.
Yeah, then no.
Are you sure?
Then no, he can't. Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay,
Not
Tavi
back-to-back
Mosa,
months.
you have won a mug. I would take a yeah. You have won a mug from STFCbriefings.com, so give me a message. And the winner is my Caravan. Oh my God, how do you say that name? 1,000 bits by Simon said there's so many 1,000 bits. We're one sub on 150 bits from finishing this. How do you say that name? My Caravan. Do you want a battle pass? My Caravan. Oh, he says. Yeah, I'll take it. Thanks, you, Microvam. You are the winner of a battle pass from courtesy of Quazel. Please DM me, ! Discord into the chat. Find me, Nigel, right-hand side. DM me. And I need your player ID, your in-game name, and your ops level, please, on 3 separate lines.
No, I can't, Tavi Mosa. You took the extra mug I was supposed to win.
Now KJ can't win. Yeah, exactly. That's the extra mug within there. Fantastic news. Now, Battle Pass number 2. Quazel's giving me permission to continue doing so. So here we go. Battle Pass number 2. Let's go. X-Witch Point play. And we have a prediction as well. X-Witch Point play. Let's go. Come on in. For a Battle Pass for this arc. Don't miss out. And while the hype train going, we will keep the giveaways going. So 1 minute 30 seconds.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Can I see the end? Is this a drop or is this a jump?
Oh.
That's how I can make my accurate prediction.
It's a.
We don't get to know that, KJ.
Yes, we do.
There you go, KJ.
Come on.
It's a jump.
It's a jump.
And he showed it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I want KJ, but then you have to throw bits for people to lose, so you're gonna have to do it one way or another. LFC Fox fan, subscribed to T1, subscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you so much. That sends the hype train to the next level. Thank you so much for doing so, getting us going. Hype train begins. Warp 9. Speeding that way. Exclamation point play for a battle pass. If you win, you can swap it for a mug if you have a battle pass. So don't worry. This is a chance to do so. I also want to give an outrageous raid out to make someone cry as well. So stay with us all the way. We've got stuff to do. And then make sure as well you go to Colby's Substack, and please follow her on Substack. She needs loads of followers. Go to her Instagram, follow her on Instagram. She has permission. Do not take privileges. This is from me. I'm protective, but go follow her on Instagram. She's absolutely lovely. Colby Checker, CECCA. Go and follow her on Instagram. Let's give her loads of followers and see how we can. Exclamation point play. Let's go for a battle pass, because this is the last one. I don't want people to miss out. There's loads of people in here. 117. Come on. Anyone else? I don't want to press start. Let's go. Exclamation point play. Gimnon, you managed to make it in. I think Beachwell, you're already in. I think TCB Hawks, Albatron, I'm about to push the button. And here you go. We're starting 10 seconds. 9, 8. And Simon says, and Darksmith made it in. Why do people always make it last minute? It's terrifying when that happens. I guess it's 121 battling through. X-Danger, I think you are in already. Here we go. The battle continues. 50 bits or more to cause havoc. Remember, everything goes to charity this month. We are a little bit behind, so it'd be good if we can throw some stuff at it. Let's go. An explosion just happened. Panda Pirate is still in the lead. Still working his way through. 1 bit by Lostin. Oh, my God. Talk about the world depressing. Lostin with his 1 tiny bit. Ooh, the Lostin got a cute little bitty. Cute little bit.
Yeah, but he died for that tiny bit.
Yeah. Well, he just got a tiny bit. He's not mahusive. Not so with 100 bits. Simon says with 100 bits. Send us to a frenzy. Mexash restarted. But look at this. Galileo's fallen to the bottom. Galileo's going way into the lead. There's a chance here. Is KJ going to make a big prediction and win loads of channel points? Mic drops. Is he going to drop his mic everywhere? He's got a chance. Galileo now. Okay, just got to take his. Ram Scooby just died. Anyone else? 20 bits by Rusty Helio. 100 bits by some freelancer. Remember, 50 bits or more make an effect. Some freelancer with 2 boosts. And then Mosher got no gravity, which means he might lose a little bit. But Galileo, Figaro.
Here comes KJ! Here comes KJ!
KJ's right behind. KJ's got a chance here. Now, if Galileo misses this, KJ might win. Oh my God, this moment could happen. Is someone going to do the 100 bits?
Here comes KJ! Here he comes, nice and steady.
Just like a steady.
Don't hit the
Oh my
bombs.
God, just like, don't do it. It's everyone's trying to throw bits to stop KJ from winning. Broken Wolf with 145 bits. Still doesn't stop KJ. KJ
You guys
still
are assholes.
Everyone's trying to throw stuff in. KJ, you got to throw bits to give yourself a boost. Galileo missed. KJ, where are you? Why aren't you in the lead? KJ.
I don't know. Where'd I go?
KJ's trying to make it in there. It's as you can see, he's right away in the distance. KJ's trying to get in there. Any more bits to try and stop KJ from winning?
I died.
And KJ died. Well, KJ, if you threw a bit and you got in a boost, and you would have won. King Gaza looks like
I just subscribed.
It's just like King Gaza's got a chance to win. King Gaza, you missed. Why'd you miss Captain Palmer for a battle pass? Slowly misses. Captain Palmer misses. Murdoch, General Oak misses. Everyone's missing. Cali Misted's got a chance here. And look at this. That's 1,000 bits by
Simon. That was my prediction.
And 1,000 bits of Cruzito with 100 bits. Akorum Ginnis, you're the winner of a battle pass. Akorum Ginnis you're the winner of the battle pass. Martok is second. E11E. Oh, still hasn't finished. How many finishers? 3. Oh my God, KJ, what did you say? Is there any more finishers? 4.
I said 1 to 3. Ah, damn it.
Atoman, Sparker, and Marcus also. They are. It looks like it's going to be 4. We're still holding on to the final bit. Yay, Akorum Ginnis. Congratulations on the Battle Pass win. Would you like a Battle Pass? Thank you very much. I won one already this month. Oh, so you don't need one, Akorum Ginnis. That means, does it go to Martok? So, Akorum Ginnis, you won a mug then. Then, so please message me. Martok, you won a Battle Pass. Have you won one this month? Hey, yo. Martok, do you... yes, let's have a look. Martok says... I also won one on CBD stream. It goes to Susie Q22. Would you like a battle pass? Yes or no? Let's see how far we get to. Susie Q22.
God, is Stokely selling any battle passes or is he giving them all away?
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, of course they are. I already bought mine, which leads me to Atorman Spanker. Would you like a battle pass?
Ottoman Spanker?
Wait.
Ottoman
Spanker. Yes. Would you like a battle pass? Yes.
Wait, before you're able to claim your battle pass, you need to explain your username, friend.
No. Ottoman Spanker, you want one battle pass. Exclamation point Discord into the chat. Join the Discord. Find me, Nigel, exec producer on the right-hand side. Click on my name.
Exactly,
send me in 3 separate lines your ops level, your in-game ID, Ottoman Spanker 4. Yeah, your player ID, your in-game name, and your ops level, and DM me today, please. I'd love to get those in so that we can get you in for the third week. Congratulations on the win, Ottoman Spanker. Congratulations.
It's
Steve.
Ottoman, like where you rest your feet when you're on the recliner.
Oh my God. Yeah, it is. So, but what's the spanker part? No one
Well,
knows.
that's what we're trying to figure out, but
Exactly.
you wouldn't let me.
Yeah, come on in, X-Switch Point play. Let's go. A chance to win a.
It's not a chair.
It's a feet rester thing. You know, with a storage, right?
Yeah, you rest your feet on the ottoman, and then foot washer comes and.
Feet washer, feet washer and Ottomans, which is hilarious. X-Switch Point.
Feet washer and Ottoman spanker. They're on honeymoon together.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
Time to lube up my thing for a quick race. Let's come on in. Hey, Misha, how you doing?
He says it's the Ottoman Empire. Okay, well, we got the first part.
Yeah, but
okay,
Spanker,
Ottoman Empire.
Because he doesn't want them to win, he just spanks them away. Maybe he just enjoys a spanking. Maybe that's a thing. I mean, I don't know. People like weird stuff, right? Do you know what I mean? It's all fine. Let's see how we go. Right on. Exactly. See, he likes a spanking. There we go. Done. There we go. That confirms that. KJ, is this for a banditsprint.com? No, that's not. It's for a mug from STFCbriefings.com. A chance to win a mug, especially for players. Let's go. Come on,
spanked players.
Oh, my God. Oh, you spank players. That makes sense. Only on special days. Panda Pirate said, should I change my name to Panda? Oh, God. No, Panda, you can't change your name to that. That's ridiculous. Panda Pirate is right. He doesn't like cloaking inside territory. He thinks cloaking should be banned in territory. We don't like that.
4 subs, 2,000 bits, 1 minute left.
Yeah, 4 subs, 2,000 bits, 1 minute left. Let's get it in there, guys. Yeah, let's finish this one. It's 4 subs. Let's go. There's 35% off right now. I'm going to press play. Here we go. A chance for a mug from STFC Briefings. Let's go. STFC Point play. Let's go. Don't miss out. You've got a chance here. Let's go. So, Wrist Breaker, you managed to make it in. I think you're the last person. Crizito says, X-Fish Point Spank Panda. And wow, Simon says, made it in very last minute. Very, very last minute. Rusty Halo takes the lead. Is anyone going to throw bits? Remember, we've got 30 seconds left. 4 subs in 30 seconds. 4 subs in 25 seconds or 1.9k bits. Is anyone going to help us out here and get us this continuing? 10 seconds left. Oh my God, 10 seconds with 4 subs. Is anyone going to do it? We've got a little bit of time going. Lost In's done it. Sends us the next level. Lost In does it. Susie Q22. Thank you very much, you two. Sends us in a massive chance. Continues the hype train going. Lost In is a hero because he heard Grandpappy Lost In has heard the beautiful Colby Checker sing, and he's finally been proven wrong. She can sing, and it's
is
not.
That Grandpappy Ottoman Spanker?
Grandpappy Adamant Spanker. Simon said just died. Shaggy to Dope 71 got dingled. What the hell is going on with these
Are
names?
you getting dingled on the Ottoman? I'm confused.
Chat Bro Chilling just almost died. And then Sean blasts his way down. Sean.
Chat Bro Chili?
Chong has got just and Sean, you are. Oh no, you didn't win. How did you miss that one? KJ suddenly in the lead. What the hell is going on? Everyone throw bits in. 100 bits by Cruzito to try and get KJ to lose. He just refuses to allow him to win.
That killed me. Thanks, Cruzito.
Just as like it's mine. Cruzito just killed him in every way. And then Angel Ginger. Angel Grinder. Oh my God. Angel Grinder. I'll
leave that one alone.
No, I have loads of questions. Angel Grinder. You are the winner, Angel Grinder, of Angel.
But Angel Grinder has an E, so it's like a welder grinder, maybe.
Yes, it's quite fun things. Angel Grinder, you are the winner of an STFCbriefings.com mug. Congratulations. Exclamation point Discord. Find me on the right hand side. Nigel, exec producer. Click on my name and then tell me.
Bull says it's like a pestle for grinding spices.
Okay, interesting. That sounds very, very exciting with that one. Exclamation point play. Let's go. We got to keep this going while we got a chance here. Another STFCbriefings.com mug. Anything from banditbritain.com? You don't have to. It's all good. You gave Colby everything.
I don't have anything today.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Jesus. 4 subs or 1 point. Yeah.
Do you want another prediction?
Yes. Let's put another prediction up as well. Exclamation point play. A chance for KJ to redeem himself and become the hero that he's always wanted to be. And we've got a chance of mic drops if you get the correct prediction. While we're doing that, we'll do something. And while is that in the background, I will play our favorite song. I absolutely love this song so much. It's such a good song. It is available on Spotify and Apple Music. If you do listen to it, it's currently number 106 in the world. It'll be nice if it is, which would be amazing. So we'll see how that goes. Prediction, yes, please. Come on, people, come on in. Exclamation point play. Dun, 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 dun. Exclamation point play. KJ, sing it with me. Bad internet. Did you get the message to re-roll to get my win from last week? Yes, I did. I did, Rip Hunter. Thanks for that. Sky. Wait, I'm hearing it twice. Right, no, I'm not hearing it twice. Come on in, people. Exclamation point play. Exclamation point play. Exclamation point play. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Simon says with 5 bits to keep it rolling. Briefings, yeah? KJ, what are you thinking? Briefings, yeah!
Briefings.
There we go. And like thunder. Come on, Mufasa. He's dancing. Yes, Mufasa. You're a cutie. Briefings, all my need. We're starting. Briefings. Sing it, MJ. Briefings. Briefings, yeah. I'll take a free ride. Highway to the sky. Let's go, Ghost Peppers in the lead. And KJ said resubscribe for once for tier 1. It's unbelievable. And 300 bits by Crisito to send everyone into frenzy, and everyone's getting exploded left, right, and center. Crisito just boomed himself but kept himself in the lead. Panaman, Galileo, Rucker, Arkham Genis, you've been boosted. John Jones, Albatron's been thrusted. Nutsa with 100 bits to send us into the frenzy. Let's go. Target, Mufasa, he's trying his best. Captain Jack Daniels trying to send us to the level. Briefings, yeah. Yeah, you're walking away seeking what, KJ?
I died.
Strange in my head. Chad Bro chilling with 69, 69, 69, 69.
It's Chad Bro chillin', not chilly.
Take a free ride. Highway to the sky. When KJ loses like a fly as he gets swatted, and swatted. Just like Ottoman Spanker, yeah. Feet Washer is his hero, yeah. Let's Jula. Is hard to find. Chad Broccoli is in the lead. It's Jula's in the lead. It's Jula's got a chance here. Matt Flat and it's Jula. Keep on rolling. It's Jula just died. Matt Flat, LFC Fox fan just died. Tilsers, looks like Matt Flat might win this. It's a simple drop. We've got a chance here. Tillers has got a chance here. Matt Flat's got a chance here. As the song finishes, is Matt Flat going to win? Matt Flat looks like he might find his win in his first race. And then TCB Hawks. Simon says someone's got to win this. And the winner is Kelrick. You have won an STFCbriefings.com mug. Congratulations, Kelrick. You are the winner. Keeps it going. Congratulations on your win. STFC
I mean,
Briefings.
some of these freaking people must have cabinets full of mugs and merchandise.
No, the good
because
news
the
is
same fucking people win every day.
No, the great news is, KJ, the My Territory collection is available live and is live right now. There's a fantastic mug where you can pick your map and choose your map and put it in there. There's loads of great stuff in there. And there's My Territory gaming pad, which is absolutely sick. Kelrick, you are the winner. I know who you are. Exclamation point Discord. Find me the right-hand side. Click on my name and let's keep it going. So, another mug from STFCbriefings.com. My Territory mug is available as well. Chance to do so. You can get some sliders, do things like that. We're a level 6 hype train. Can we keep it up? 4 subs or 1.8k bits. Can we keep it going? To write love on their arms. Well, let's get that charity a massive boost before we end the month. Send everything you can at it. Let's all just go. Next switch point play. Keep it going, KJ. Keep it going in every way. Thank you so much for everyone's generosity and brilliance in this one. It's been a fantastic race with a lot of fun and a lot of great things that are happening with that one in that way. Wow, I got a lot of messages in my DMs that I haven't seen. I hope none of them are nasty. No, he's good. That one is also nice, and that one's also nice. And oh no, Mufasa.
Nigel, do not read the one that I sent you on the air. That one's a little dirty. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing. Crickets.
No, not crickets. Just Mufasa just wound me up with something. That's okay. Understood. Oh no. I really don't want to.
Andrew send dirty messages. That's
no.
not
30 seconds left on the hype train. 30 seconds left on the hype train. 4 subs. Let's go. Starting the race. Here we go. I'm always scared when I get DMs like this. I just need to be careful. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's go. X Triple Bay. Simon says gets it in there. Thank you so much, Simon says sends us to the next level for the hype train. Thanks for your generosity. Keeps us going in that way. Tokyo Terror, you're taking the lead. We've gone stuff like that. Ghost Pepper, you're bouncing all the way up and down in every way possible. Thank you so much, Simon says, for your generosity. Sends us in there. Ghost Pepper is taking a huge lead. Ghost Pepper looks like you might win this. Simon says is now going, wait a minute, how is Ghost Pepper win this? Pumpkinhead just died. It says Amy just died. Jula just died. Tavi Mosa just died. Rucker just died. Crow Dog just died. Jimmy P.I. just died. Simon says with 100 bits to give himself 2 boosts. Cruzito with 100 bits to give himself 2 boosts. Ghost Pepper is still surviving. Ghost Pepper is still winning, going, I've avoided your boosts and everything. Lady Patu and Ghost Pepper, 2 great women on the stream that made it work. And then Andalicia is in the lead. Andalicia is moving her way through. And Alicia is go ahead. Panaman's gone ahead with that one. Here we go with that one. Some freelancer with 100 bits to send us in there. Panaman has got stuff that's going on. Here we go. Panaman's got stuff ahead. He can't do that. I will respond to it. And Mufasa, just to be clear, it's just some of those people cannot make it on the panel today. That's the only reason. So that's the clarity, which is why I read it in the chat, because they were busy tonight. And Alicia's in the lead, working her way through. And Captain Palmer, just so you're aware. Yikes. It is massive battle. Some freelancers trying to get himself winning. Fuzzy Triple is working his way there, and those were the things. So I just like when it's a day today to do those things. Captain Palmer, now 100 bits by sort of Simon says has sent a lot of people to restart. Panaman just been thrusted. KJ just died. Oh, KJ. You know, there's got to be a record-breaking RNG where there's got to be a month where you've got to win like 10 in a row or something. Like you go on a record-breaking streak. That's got to happen one day.
My RNG with Scopely sucks. My RNG with Marble sucks.
Yeah, Captain Palmer is getting ahead, but we don't throw the bits at the right time. Like, look at Cruzito. He's timing those bits around you all the time. Ringing.
Cruzito, no. Cruzito is timing his bits like heat-sinking torpedoes from a submarine to shoot me.
Exactly.
He's not
Susie
timing his bits anywhere else.
Let's see.
Except for that.
King, he just died. Captain. Yes, you are cursed. You're absolutely right. And Crow Dog, you almost won. Matt Flat, and you didn't win. Captain. Oh my God, is anyone going to finish? Losted's got a chance to win. Losted's just been thrusted, and he just went, I enjoyed myself, and died. TT time. There's only 2 people alive. Cruzito and Time. Time and Cruzito are the only 2 people alive. Oh my God, KJ. Are you going to let this happen? Either Cruzito wins or Time wins. If Time fails, which he just did, Cruzito's the only one on the... Cruzito's going to win. Cruzito gives himself a boost.
Cruzito falls to his death,
It's
too.
just like Cruzito just iced himself. And Cruzito's going backwards. Cruzito, you've got to try and win this race. You're on your own. Come on, Cruzito. Look at this. Cruzito saw this. This is hilarious. Is Cruzito going to make it? This is so funny. Cruzito's like, okay, I'm taking my time. Oh, my God. KJ, Cruzito's about to win. Oh, my God. Cruzito lost. Oh, my God. Restarting the race. And the prediction is 0 winners. What does that mean? Oh. MJ?
You get to keep the mug.
No, it's like 0 winners for the prediction. Exclamation point play. Let's go. While we're trying to figure this out. What do we do, MJ?
You just run it for the next race.
We just continue running it for the next race, the prediction, right?
That one didn't have a prediction.
Oh.
That one didn't have a prediction.
All right, that one didn't. Okay, thank God.
We did that on the last race.
Yeah, exclamation point play. Let's go. We got 1 minute left on this hype train with 7 subs to get us to the next level. 1 minute left to get us there, or 3.2k bits. A chance to keep us going or not. Here we go. This race will continue, so we'll see how it goes, whether we get to do another race or not. 1 minute left on that hype train with 7 subs to get us to the next level. The exclamation point play. Exclamation point play. Don't lose out. There's a chance of a lifetime. Don't miss out on some of these things. My territory. Oh, Lostin sends us to the next level. Thank you, Lostin, for your kindness with his his 10 subs. Grandpappy lost in. I'm so old. I pushed the button and it make it work. Yes, I'm lost in. And I love Nigel. And Nigel, I love you too, Lustin. You're such a cutie. Like, oh my God. And Lustin's like, that Colby girl. I need to, give me a little bit of that thing. And he's like, no, Lustin, stay away from Colby. Georgie's here. Georgina, I love you. Georgina, you better join this. You get to win a mug. You win a mug. Georgina, you better exclamation point play. Georgie, I need that exclamation point play from you. Come on. Don't miss out. She's in. Georgina's in. A chance to win a mug. Everyone loves a mug, Georgie. You can't reject a mug. A mug is a good thing. Georgie's absolutely wonderful. Let's give her a shout out as well, please, somebody. Real Girls Don't Game. Absolutely wonderful streamer from the UK. Or I would have rated you. Well, Georgie, you don't look next time. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Georgie. Yeah, whatever. No, I love you, Georgie. Georgie's great, by the way. She did a magnificent 12-hour stream where... Georgie, I'm going to say this sentence, and this sentence doesn't mean what people think it means. Georgie creamed her face. Like a pie to the face.
I thought you were going to say she spent 12 hours on Ottoman Spanker's Ottoman.
No! Stop mentioning Ottoman Spanker's Ottoman. We don't know who this person is. Yes, Georgie's great. Let's give her a shout out to Real Games. Go and don't play, please. She's absolutely wonderful. Someone really good. It wasn't pudding. I don't know if it was pudding. What was it, Georgie? It was like a cream filling, right? But she was a trooper, man. Absolutely brilliant. Yes. Cora Jerry's was absolutely wonderful. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Actually, a chance to win a mug from STFCbriefings.com. And the hype train's still going. Here we go. Cruzito is battling himself in. He's already throwing Sif. Fat Unicorn has resubscribed for 1 month. And he continues to resubscription. 100 bits by Cruzito. Sends everyone to a frenzy. Racecraft just died. Killer Angel just died. Matt Flat just died. Christian just died. Matt Hadder just died. Ellie just died. Yes, the battle continues as Danhausen's got a chance here. You are cursed. Thor Thornston's got a chance here to win. Fuzzy Triple, Candid Onion, everyone's died. Mufasa is still alive. I don't know what's going on. Angel Grinder. We still don't understand the name, but it's there. Angel Grinder, LFC Fox fan, which makes no sense because Leicester City is the Fox club, but he's a
Ryan's
Liverpool.
Hostels in Heaven. What are you talking about?
Who? Ryan's Hostels in Heaven. Keep it going in. Yeah, Ryan's Hostels in Heaven. We're still going here. 7 subs or 3.k bills. Thorsten jumps up in the air, misses. He's still alive, not getting in there. Free Swag, who hasn't won any swag. Free Swag's got a chance to actually make his name true. Free Swag's got a chance here. Domo, you just died. Free Swag's working his way through my territory collection.
Spanker. No one can just call you Otto when you have the Spanker in your name.
Yeah, exactly. Otto Spanker. Yeah, Otto's got a chance here. Oh my God. It's hesitated. What's happening now? Free Swag's got a chance here. Cruzito just died. Captain Palmer just died. KJ's still alive somehow. Is anyone going to stop KJ from winning? KJ's got a chance to win. Asian Boy's got ahead. Ringing 10 pin. And McShiz is in the lead. McShiz, is his luck going to change where he failed the last 2 seconds? Cruzito with 100 bits. Simon Says with 100 bits. Everyone. And then Killer Ranger's throwing the bits. McShiz just died. McShiz can never win. He's getting close. Trek Diva's got a chance here. This battle is amazing. Dead on arrival. Death on Arrival's got a chance.
Cruzito's trying to kill me again.
Yeah, just like it's going after it. Evil XP's trying to... Cruzito's trying to kill. This is amazing. Death on Arrival. Ringing 10 pins got a chance here. Angel Grinder just died. King Gaza just died. You've got a chance. Angel Grinder's working his way through. He rims around. You've got to fall down. Death on Arrival. You are the winner of STFCbriefings.com mug. You can choose My Territory collection and choose any one that you wish. You are the winner. Congratulations on that. Death on Arrival. Ringing 10 pin, you are second. Asian Boy third. We still got the hype train, which means we can do a race, but we might not make it in time. 6 subs to get us to the next level, or 3k bits, and otherwise we keep going. We just stop there.
Nemesis, you can either click the diamond on the bottom left of the chat, or you can click the cheer button, which is the party button, and that will donate your bits.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pressing the button. I'm trying to do it as quickly as I can so we don't miss out. X Switch Point Play, chance to throw bits in. If you throw your bits, they'll be reserved now for this one. 6 subs or 3k bits to write love on our arms. Last bits. Can we push the last thing? You just got to find us to do so. Congratulations, Death on Arrival. You just got to find me on Discord. X Switch Point Discord to find me. 5 seconds to go. 5 seconds left to get us to 6 subs or 3k bits. Are we going to make it? We kept it going. And it looks like this will be the last race. Thank you, everybody, for your generosity. Absolutely brilliant today. Remember, 50 bits or more to create chaos, 100 bits or more to do that. That's 2 hype trains at great levels. Thank you so much. Exclamation point play. Last one. Let's make it exciting. Let's make it cool. I'd like to get... you can choose the gaming mat if you want it on this one as a big one. Which channel should I go for Discord for some advice on what I was posting? Go to the mid-ops level, please, Lady Command, and I'll come and we'll have a chat with you in there. That'll be amazing. Thank you very much. On the mid-ops channel, I'll create one in there. Ghost Pepper, you managed made RMG DOS. Crab. Checkmate. Crab. Let's go. Exclamation point play. Let's keep it going. DOS is like, oh no, not another song that I don't like. Simon wow, 100 quid to get us that. Thank you so much for your amazing support. Simon says that is absolutely generous of you. 100 quid donation. That's absolutely minute Brits. Oh, you're naming us all the same, are you, DOS? Well, I'm gonna find a chess player that is like a Brit, and then and then what are you gonna do about it? Yeah, DOS. Whatever. Actually, want to play last chance. Let's go in there. Thank you so much, Simon says. Your generosity means the world. It gets us closer to that one, which is absolutely iconic. Let's start the race. Here we go for anyway. Exclamation point play. Chance to win. You can win the gaming mat if you want, which is absolutely sick. It shows your territory, and you can choose or you can choose a mug if you don't like the gaming mat because it's quite nice, but it looks cool. General Oak, you've got a chance here. Cruzito with 100 bits trying to destroy him. Kevin's, you just got thrusted. Shove that mega cube up where your wazoo. And then General Oak just died. GW292 just got dingled. Armadas, you just died. Broken Wolf just died. Moosey, you just died. Ooh, he just went moose. Mahusive. Death on arrival. You just died. A death that beyond any deaths. Lord Scarron's got a chance here. Lord Scarron got a chance. Mahusive just died. Lost in, you just died.
Who greased Cruzito's wallet today? Jesus.
Yeah, he's doing very, very kind of him to do so. That's very kind to do so. I feel honored and privileged to get. Unsubbed user just died, and he just lost his subscription at the same time. Sir Dan's got a chance here. It's just like, that's amazing. Sammy Stitch is right behind. Crocus Maximus has got a chance here. Loads of people are battling their way through, and then you just saw her absolutely got was Cruzito trying to cause some havoc here. Sir Dance is in there. Jim P.I. is right behind. Jim P.I. takes a lead. Quorum Ginnis. Everyone wants that gaming mat. That gaming mat looks right kind of cool. Or the mug from STFC Briefings.com. That gaming mat looks kind of wicked. Killer Angel with his fire in his belly blasts ahead. Killer Angel's with 100 bits to throw himself forward. Atsuma just got restarted. Rucker got restarted. That Quorum Ginnis is still in the lead. Can the Quorum get themselves the mug and something else? Quorum Ginnis can do a double win here. RSDJ just died. Maflachi just died. KJ's still alive, by the way, everybody. Q-Dog be lurking. KJ's got a chance to do it. Quorum Ginnis got a chance here. Here we go. Let's see.
Tell people I'm alive. I don't want them to try and kill me.
Oh, yeah. Evil XP's getting there. Hey, a commentary's got by commentating what you see in front of you. I see you alive. Quorum Ginnis, Evil XP, they're all there. 100 bits by Simon says. As soon as he heard that KJ's alive, he gives himself a boost. And he's trying to do that. And Quorum Ginnis is trying to do that. Killer Angel. Quorum Ginnis misses. Quorum Ginnis did not win. And then Evil XP did not win. And then Faustus did not win. No one's going through the hoop. Is anyone going to make it?
I'm thrusted.
Just like Taco.
I gotta make it.
Just like
I died.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, just thrusted. Tacos Chemtech, you are the winner. McShiz is second.
Seriously? That taco wins every freaking time.
You can win the gaming mat or the mug. You can do Taco Chemtech wins. You are an absolute darling.
Okay. Buddy. Pull up. No, this is BS. Wait till the thing comes up. Pull up the player list and look at his stats.
And why is that, KJ? Look at that.
Taco Chemtech wins all the time. I'm very happy for you, Taco Chemtech, but he's won 4 times now.
Just to let you guys know, there is a new Marbles app. I'll take the loss. Thank you very much, MJ. You know, I mean, hacks. You know, Tacos Chemtech. You can win the gaming mat from My Territory gaming mat, which is absolutely cool as hell and really, really nice and wicked. So we'll definitely do that. But I appreciate you guys. What a fantastic stream. What a great teachings that we've had. We got some people. I want to send us a really surprise raid. I want to give somebody a massive of the cool rub. Oh yeah, that person's online. Okay, I'm going to go to them instead. Okay, thank you very much. Let's support another content creator in STFC because it'd be nice to help them out, and that'll be amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. A huge thanks, Colby. She knows. Love you. Thank you so much for doing that. It's absolutely brilliant. You sang it beautifully, and it means the world. And I'm glad that we can introduce you to this community who are absolutely brilliant, absolutely superb, and wonderful and everywhere. Let's give
Thank
Cottontail.
you, everyone, for watching me die.
Yeah, Pow is not on live today, so we will go to Cottontail, and we do love Cottontail. Let's send him some love, send him a really big thing. Guys, I will see you on Tuesday on Lube's stream, but I'll see you on Thursday next week on mine with a big surprise. If we get over 250 people, the surprise will be unleashed. See you then. Goodbye.